Doing it live, folks. Hi, I'm here with my good friend Bailey Coppage. So
Hello.
today what I'm expecting to get to talk about with him are two of our favorite things, the NFL and the NBA, and maybe get into a little video games, maybe some topical Star Wars stuff. So that'll be fun, and maybe relationships and movies. So yeah, let's start with
Yeah.
that. Bailey, what have you been thinking about the NBA season so far?
Well, I found it interesting. I didn't expect Kyrie Irving has made a large impact on the Celtics, and we were seeing how they could potentially take a championship with Gordon Hayward, and even because of his injury, they really don't need him. I see Kyrie has been going off for a potential MVP season, so we'll see how that looks going into the second third of the season.
Yeah, they had a pretty interesting 15-game winning streak. It seems like they beat the Warriors in that stretch, I believe.
Yes, they did,
Yeah,
and
that's a good win.
the masked Kyrie became a thing.
Yeah.
His performance based on what he wore on his face.
Yep.
Very interesting. Also, people are talking about Kyrie, but the Rockets are doing pretty well too.
Yeah, they are.
I believe they're top seed, I believe.
Yeah.
And Harden, I think Harden may be the front runner for MVP.
Yeah, it seems like Chris Paul's the only thing holding him back.
He's literally, yeah, Chris Paul could be like six man of the year. He comes off the bench and just wrecks havoc.
Yeah, it seems like so far, what's his face? Their coach. Oh man, what's his name? Hmm. Oh well, it doesn't matter. It seems like he doesn't really have much of an idea of how to play the two together right now. He just runs the two independently, and it seems like that works pretty well for him.
Yeah, they don't want to play small ball, have multiple guards on the court. They're doing a good job with who they have.
Yeah.
And it's good when Harden needs a break. Chris Paul can fill the shoes by being the veteran, more experienced player. Maybe not the most athletic due to his age, but he gets the job done.
Yeah, he certainly gives better defense.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, speaking of defense, it's been really surprising how well the Celtics have been doing on it, especially with Kyrie. He's not exactly known as the best point guard defender. And it seems like Horford has been one of the biggest contributors for the team overall.
Horford, yeah, he's been for his age. He's had a statistically one of the best seasons of his career in terms of like points, rebounds, and I mean defense across the floor. And the freshman Jason Tatum out of Duke is doing a good job
Oh, yeah, him and
of
Jalen Brown.
securing the. Yeah, him and Jalen Brown, they're doing a good job of securing perimeter and then shooting from the perimeter and hitting those jump shots.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
I mean, just looking at the WOWY stats, which are the with or without you stats, it just measures how many points per game you're getting, not points per game, points for 100 possessions you're giving up when on offense and defense when you're on the court versus when you're off the court for the entire team. It's actually Al Horford's been the biggest contributor, specifically on offense. His pick and roll abilities have been fantastic for the team,
Yep.
especially over the other teammates.
Yes, the Celtics are sitting pretty, 3 games up over the Cavaliers and the Raptors, respectively. So, I mean, they're doing
Hey,
a good
and the
job.
Pistons.
They're doing a good job.
Yeah. Who's your favorite for number two in the East right now?
Hmm, my favorite. I don't really know. I do like me some 76ers. I think they're a good young team
Yeah, they've been
who can
exciting.
who can do well in the future, especially. And they're probably one of the youngest teams in the NBA.
Yeah, them and the Suns.
I would say the Pistons are the surprise of the season, 14-8, and I've never really paid much attention to them until now.
Yeah, I mean, we're far enough into the season now for the rankings to have statistical significance.
And you see, they beat the Wizards, the 76ers, and they beat the Celtics.
Yeah, the Wizards are no pushover.
Yeah,
What have you thought of the
that's good.
Cavaliers?
Wizards are very defensive on the ball. They do a good job. John Wall is one of the best two-way players in the game, but he is hurt right now.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Hmm.
Do you think they need to do anything about the schedule to help with injuries?
Hmm. I don't know really. Let's see. I think Wall will be back pretty soon. They just need to keep Bradley Beal healthy. Maybe sit him out at least more minutes than he has been. But he's not doing too well without Wall. But it's unfortunately all they have.
Yeah,
He's more of a follower than a leader. More of a feeds off of the point guard than being the one guard on the team, the one guard. So it's interesting.
Well, that's what you usually see with shooting guards, unless you have someone like Reggie Miller or Tracy McGrady. They just, really, they're just spot up shooters for the most part.
Yep. Yeah, it's good to have. It's good to have just that one guy you can just give it to and they knock it down, and that's Beal. But and they just need a excuse me, defensive leader on the court, and Beal is not a very defensive kind of guy.
Mm-hmm. What if you thought of the Cavaliers so far? It seems like they've been pretty underwhelming.
Sorry, who?
The Cavaliers.
Well, I don't know. They just seem. It seems like they've lost a little bit of just star power, kind of, and um, and the person getting all the attention right now is Derrick Rose because he's been reconsidering his career because he's been hurt again.
Yeah.
Start of the season they got a publicity due to Rose and Thomas, and I mean they're both out right now, I believe. Still, so
well, them and Wade.
Wade has been extremely underwhelming. I didn't expect to see the Miami Heat level caliber brought back.
Yeah, no.
The chemistry between like LeBron and Wade, because LeBron is just a special guy. It's like he gets better as he ages. Almost, we haven't seen him wane yet in his career. Wade, we've seen Wade he's kind of in the twilight, like just before dusk and nightfall. So he's underwhelming. Of course, I'm not saying he's not a great player, but it's hard to keep up with all these young new talents who learn more and more advanced basketball techniques every year. I mean, times are changing. There's less defense and more offense.
Yeah, giant shoe size can only get you so far.
Yeah.
Speaking of those Miami Heat days, it seems like the big comparison to those right now in the NBA is the Thunder.
It's Thunder interesting, man.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to do that much with the team right now. But that was the same thing with the 2010 Heat, and really up until the finals. Like nobody remembers that.
The Thunder, I feel like the Thunder are better than their record suggests. 9-12, 9th seed. So I mean, yeah, they were on a little skin. I think they're 5-5 in the last 10 or so. They haven't been able to utilize Paul George, who was just a one-man wrecking crew. He was on the Pacers. He carried the Pacers on his back almost. He was almost like the Westbrook of the Pacers last season.
Yeah.
But we see, I think they just need to work on just working them all in a little better. I believe they beat the Warriors once, and that showed stardom potential. Because George got involved and he had assist to Westbrook and Westbrook assist to Paul, and Carmelo is a little bit overrated, but he can hit his jump shots even if he does hog the ball a little bit, and it's good to just get points. So if Carmelo is hitting his jump shots and they're all passing the ball very well, they could be like the next big three of the NBA. But it is their first year together, and I don't think that's going to happen this season or maybe even next season. But let's see, 9th seed, they might make the playoffs. We'll see.
Yeah, and on your point about the record not being very accurate to their performance, they actually have the biggest difference between their record and their point differential in the NBA right now. Obviously, they're 9-12, but they have a point differential of 3.1.
Well,
so yeah,
sure. And you see, this is a big stat. They're 3 at home.
Yeah, and just
2-9 on the road. So they need to work on getting their confidence up against a road opponent when they're not in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Oh, and just for some comparison for that point differential, the Portland Trailblazers, who are currently 13-10, they also have a 3.1 point differential. So yeah, that's a difference of 6 games.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
All right. I think, yeah. Speaking of them, Damian Lillard has had a pretty good season so far.
Yeah, he always seems to.
Very good, actually. He's one of the most consistent players I've seen.
Yeah.
Other than like, and you don't hear about him often because it's like who?
No, you don't, because there's just too many point guards in the league right now.
Yeah, but I mean, he's been pretty good.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I
we
think
could.
he's might be a dark horse for MVP. Maybe.
No, no, it's not going to be
You don't
MVP.
think so?
No. If they can't even get LeBron James an MVP, he's not getting an MVP.
We'll see. We'll see. Let's see. He's averaging almost 37 minutes, 25 points, 42% of the field. That's not awful, but 33% from three. That seems lower than his career.
Maybe. Well, let me check.
Let's see. 5 boards, six dishes, and 1 steal. That's a pretty good line.
Yeah, it is. I don't think it's MVP worthy though. Because Harden's putting up more than that, isn't he?
Harden, Harden, and LeBron are doing very well.
Yeah,
Getting
for
interesting.
3.6, 36.7% from the 3-point line for career. So
All right.
a little below. Who do you think the
Yeah.
worst point guard on any team is right now?
The
As in
worst
like a
point
starter
guard,
one.
most likely one I've never heard of.
Yeah.
So I probably couldn't tell you of all the ones I know. Yeah, I couldn't really tell you.
I don't know. Just looking at the list of teams right now, maybe the Nuggets. They don't have a good
Well,
one.
let's see who even is the Nuggets point guard.
I couldn't even tell you.
Well, according to let's see, it looks like Jamal Murray.
Yeah, I think that's a good guess. He hasn't been great for them.
Is he still?
Yeah, between him
Yeah,
and Emmanuel Mudiay, they've got a lot of potential there, but it's just not there yet.
Number 7 pick in the 2016 draft. Yeah, he had pretty good. All right, let's see. Not awful numbers, but let's see. 27 minutes, 14 points, 42% from the field, 28 from three, 3 boards, 2.5 dishes, and less than a steal game. So, yeah.
Oh,
He's doing better than last season, but
I bet it's Chris Dunn for the Bulls.
I've never heard of him. So
Yeah, no, he used to be on the Timberwolves last year. He was actually pretty good for a while, but then he tore his ACL.
I can do it.
Yeah.
Look at Rose.
Yeah, just look. Hasn't he torn it like 3 times at this point?
He's torn. I feel like he's torn like one knee twice and the other one once. I feel bad for him. Could have been one of the greats, man. All-time
I don't really feel bad for the guy. He seems kind of arrogant.
It's better than being sad that you're, been hurt all the time. He's debating retirement. He's fed up with it. He's probably frustrated, angry.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's see. I'm just going to go down the list of injuries. He had a groin injury in 2012. I'm just going to go for the major ones. I don't really care about the toe injury that he misses 3 games for.
All right, go ahead.
Let's see. What else? 76 games for the right knee, obviously, torn meniscus. 2 games for an ankle in 2014, 2 games for another ankle in 2014, 4 games for a hamstring in 2014. I don't care if he was sick. 1 game for the knee, so that's not great. 20 games for a torn meniscus in the right knee again. And then, that's actually not that much. And then just 2 games for an ankle in 2015. So he actually hasn't had that too many. Oh, I see the problem. This article's from 2016. I see. Here, let me pull up a better one then. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so just going from most recent to least, and left ankle discomfort, sprained ankle, torn meniscus, right foot injury, sprained left ankle, back spasms, back strain, sore elbow, left abductor strain, right hamstring tendonitis, sore leg, sprained knee, right hamstring tendonitis, sprained left ankle, orbital fracture, torn right knee meniscus, left knee soreness, illness, left hamstring, strained left hamstring, strained ankle, sprained ankle, left ankle sprain, right knee surgery, and sore right hamstring. So he's had a lot.
Well, it's not a little. That's pretty bad.
Yeah, poor guy. Or not, or maybe not.
Yeah.
And the Utah Jazz have been pretty surprising so far this season.
Yeah.
Done a good job holding up there with Rubio and Gobert.
Yeah, you're right. They're doing a decent job. Probably I'd like to see a little more offense from them, but
Yeah. Here, how's Ricky Rubio doing this season? Let's see. He's got. Let's see. He's not doing great.
he still have that ugly beard.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, he's really not doing well.
No,
Wow.
he's not. He's 12.5 per game, 3 turnovers, 5 assists,
Yeah,
four.
the Jazz are clearly one of the most offensively weak teams in the NBA.
Yeah, but they got Gobert to hold up that defense.
Yeah, that's their only upside basically.
Yeah. Oh wow, he's at 2.5 blocks per game. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yep, right along what he was doing last year.
hmm
He's doing pretty good on free throws. Speaking of which, have you seen that Andre Drummond has finally gotten his act together?
On the free throw line?
Yeah, he's at like 70%.
Wow.
And he's gotten like
Actually,
50 free throws.
Haven't paid attention to him much.
Oh.
I do see the Jazz got a good pick from I believe Louisville and Donovan Mitchell, who's brought a small spark of offense to the Jazz, but he did go. Was it a couple weeks ago or so? He went off one night. He had 41 points. I saw.
Okay.
So that's clearly that's better. That's probably the best point number anyone will have on the season for that team. But you get little steals here and there out of the draft, like Isaiah Thomas, for example, did last. You never know
Yeah, that's how you build the Warriors.
how people can develop. Yeah.
Oh, look at that. That's really interesting. The Thunder actually have a better point differential than the Cavaliers right now. And the Cavs are 16-7.
Right.
That's fascinating.
It's interesting.
It's weird that we don't go off a point differential for how good we judge a team to be. Because it's a much better harbinger.
Who is the Cavaliers starting point guard?
That's a good question actually. Is it the rookie?
I guess it's just Dwayne Wade.
That's interesting. Calderon. You remember him with the Knicks?
Calderon.
Yeah, he's famous for having the best free throw shooting season ever. Hit like 96% or something.
Oh, he can't be starting. He's only averaging 2.5 points a game.
But who else is? It's not Derrick Rose or Isaiah.
I guess Wade could be. Wade is serving as point guard.
No, he's like a power forward at this point.
Sometimes I see him as. I've seen him run the floor a little bit.
Oh no, I underestimated it. Calderon hit a 98.1% in 2008 for the Raptors.
Oh,
that's crazy.
Interesting. I don't know if London Fuentes has played much, if at all, this season. It's going to be interesting seeing Thomas come back and seeing such a dynamic difference in talent between guards.
Yeah, it seems like it's not happening for a while though.
Yeah, it's definitely not going to happen. I wonder how many of the Cavs won in a row? Like 10, 11?
Let's see.
They're on a good win streak.
8-3 on the road.
What's their record for their last 10?
Let's see.
I believe they're 10-0 or.
No, they are. In last 10, they are. 10-0 actually. Yeah.
All right, that's good. Jay Crowder has made a become a good defensive player on that side. So good. Sometimes I think if the Cavs did have Thomas starting and doing fine, maybe the Cavs would be in better favor than the Celtics. But again, it's hard to call.
Yeah.
Because Kyrie's just an explosive person. But yeah, see Crowder.
Oh, you know who? They're actually starting J.R. Smith at point guard. Him and Jay. I mean, they're kind of doing it in between actually. Jay versus him and Calderon, but it looks like they're alternating. That's interesting.
Should have thought of that. Duh.
I don't know if I would really trust J.R. Smith with the ball, but
Yeah, yeah.
he might go
I
dab
want to
someone
see.
else.
I'm a big fan of Kyle Korver. I'd like to see him have more playing time.
Yeah,
he
he's been one of the
seems
best shooters in the league for a while.
he just wants to. They just seem to have him as the catch and shoot guy. I would like to see his like handles develop a little bit.
I mean, he's getting a
Be
little
nice.
old at this point to develop any more skills, but
Yes. Yeah, it'd be nice. You can always get better, but let's see. What is he like? 28, probably more, maybe. Kyle Korver is. Oh yeah, I was dead wrong.
yeah, I thought he was like 35.
Kyle Korver, he's 36. Yeah.
Oh, even
Whoops.
older. Jeez.
He's probably one of the most efficient players in the league because he doesn't shoot much,
Mm.
but when he does, it usually goes in. He's doing okay. Your points. See, his field goal percentage is 47.5, and 44 from deep.
How's his
Pretty
true
good
shooting?
shooting. I mean, that's all he does essentially. So
Yeah.
might set some screens and then shoot the ball. Yeah, but not bad.
What have you thought of the Grizzlies' complete collapse? Because
I
they
don't
were doing really good at the beginning of the season, and now their head coach is fired.
I don't even know. I think yeah, they're probably bottom 4 in the conference or so.
Oh, even lower than that. They're bottom 3.
Yeah.
7-15. Jeez.
Yesterday they had a close one with the Cavs. Only lost by 5, but 7-15.
Oh God, they've lost 11 in a row.
Mm.
Oh, so they were 7-5, and now they're 7-16. That's horrible.
Looks like I believe it was almost down to the wire, and then LeBron James came up clutch and made some shots, scored the last few points or so on their positions, and then just pulled away late.
I mean, they don't have a bad point differential. It's only negative 3.2 compared to like negative 10 for the Kings and negative 11.1 for the Bulls. But I mean, still, it's not going to cut it.
Mm-hmm. No, it's not. Let's see. Yeah, 11 loss streak. That's bad. So you think they were on 7-4 on the season?
7-5 at least.
Yeah.
And Tyreek Evans was doing really well for him. Oh, 7-4. Yeah, my bad.
Channing Frye was making a good contribution too.
Yeah, that was interesting that he left the Cavs.
A little bit of both sides of the ball. Yeah, not a bad player.
You got to feel for the Clippers.
He contributes though. I love the Clippers. I like the Clippers, even though another team like the Thunder is like, they're 8-13, but don't they look good?
I mean, you can't like him anymore now that Blake's out.
Yeah, that's true. They were saying he could be like the Western Conference MVP early in the season. Their first 4 or 5 games, I think they went 4-1, 5-1, something like that.
Yeah, I mean, he was fantastic for them. He was making all the frees.
Yeah,
like all the frees.
He's like 35% from 3 this year.
Yeah.
Definitely. I mean, DeAndre Jordan is always just a monster to have. He'd be good on any team.
Oh yeah, he's been so consistent too.
A unique physical presence, in the paint. They're boxing out well, which allowed Griffin to get rebounds early. Now Jordan's getting all the rebounds.
Yeah.
Really sucks that he's out.
Oh yeah.
They've only lost 2 in a row, but I think they're gonna lose a little bit more without him. They're playing the Timberwolves tonight. It's probably gonna hurt them.
Oh yeah.
It'll be see the matchup of Karl Anthony Towns on DeAndre Jordan. But we shall see.
Yeah. Who's your pick right now for the number 1? Like the worst record in the league?
Oh Lord, I don't know. Probably the Jazz.
The Jazz?
I don't know. The Jazz could be.
They're in the playoffs right now.
No, I don't know. I don't know if they can keep a hold.
They're better. They're better than the Bulls. What do the Bulls have?
Maybe. How are the Nets doing?
Oh, the Nets got some talent over the offseason. They're 8-14, but at
They
least they have
they
talent.
got they got the Angelo Russell, but yeah.
I mean,
Oh yeah, I should have the Hawks, of course. I never think of them because I never think about them.
yeah, the Mavs, the Kings, Suns.
Yeah, Grizzlies too. Grizzlies lost.
Yeah, heck, the
Uh,
Lakers. They haven't looked very good.
yeah, Lonzo Ball is just incredibly overrated.
I don't know.
It's just you just see he looks like I don't know. He just looks like almost like a high school basketball player. Because some nights he'll just go off and he'll have 30 points and a triple double, and then other nights he'll have 8 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist. Wow, and he'll just airball threes
Eh,
out of nowhere.
his shooting percentage will go up.
We'll see. I mean, we'll have to. I trust the coaches and the staff to like make him a better player because he showed amazing potential in college.
Yeah.
But I think he would have benefited from staying at least one more year
Oh, all of these guys would.
at UCLA. I mean, that's anybody, but
I
you
don't know.
just
I've
kind of
just been
think like,
overjoyed. I've just been overjoyed lately about the Lakers sucking for like the past 7 years. It's been awesome.
you know,
I hate
actually,
those.
they beat the Pistons. That's impressive.
Eh, the Pistons were probably overplaying their talent anyways.
Handy 20. Pistons are like fourth in
Yeah,
whatever
14 and
side
8.
of the East. Yeah. Hmm. But then you see, the Lakers lost to the Kings, or they lost to the Nuggets, or
Yeah. Oh, I didn't
oh,
notice this. Actually, the Pacers are 12 and 11. How's that possible?
don't really know.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know much of the East really, other than the top five, but
Now, do you follow the West more?
I do follow the West more, and the West is. I mean, usually I see more West games on television,
Oh, why is that?
or at least on the bigger channels. I don't know. It's because they usually try to broadcast Rockets, Warriors, Spurs. They're
Yeah.
just good teams.
Oh, don't forget the Timberwolves. It's been a big marketing push for them.
Mhm. They I think Towns is gonna. I might like grow up telling my kids about like watching LeBron and watching Karl Anthony Towns and maybe a few other young players. Not LeBron's not young, but
No, I mean, he's going to be around for a little
just
while.
LeBron's like the Jordan of this generation almost in terms of
Oh, easily.
legend
Easily.
status.
I was
And
actually hoping to get into that. Are you one of those people that goes along with the whole myth of Michael Jordan?
the Michael Jordan would.
I don't know. They're like he's just untouchable.
Michael, well, I haven't LeBron. Well, I think LeBron's definitely like. I'd say he's probably number two all time. Because like when I think of number three in my head, multiple names go by. Like I'll think of Magic or Kobe or things like that.
Hmm.
But if I think of number two, I just think of LeBron.
I wonder why that is. Hmm.
I mean, it might be just bias of growing up watching him, but I mean, he's I'd call him the greatest. I've watched footage of everybody. I'd say LeBron's the most efficient and greatest, most athletic power forward that has played in the NBA thus far.
Yeah, absolutely. I think a
So
good comparison between it for him is someone like Wilt Chamberlain, like just how athletic he was and how
yeah,
dominant he was.
yeah,
Just on a bunch of really crappy Warriors teams, and eventually he obviously got his titles, but I mean that took a while.
yeah. I couldn't tell you top five if you asked me. I can tell you one and two, but
Oh yeah, like
three.
it's almost impossible to reconcile Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, LeBron James, and Michael
Yeah,
Jordan. Like, how do you decide between them?
yeah, seriously, yeah. Um, yeah, it's interesting. And let's see who else. Who else is here? Oh, the Bucks.
Oh yeah, the
12 and
Bucks.
9.
Giannis was on fire for a while.
Is he not still on
No,
fire?
he is, but just people have gotten a little sick of it.
Yeah. No, it's kind of sometimes it's boring to watch.
Yeah, he's just
Just
too good.
such a special player. He's almost like a. Who does he remind me of? kind of like a young like Dwayne Wade or a young LeBron almost, sort of,
Yeah,
just
a
with
little
less
bit.
height. He's. I'm just trying to think of a lengthy, fast guy.
I mean,
He reminds me. He's almost like Westbrook, but just taller.
yeah, or like maybe Chamberlain, but shorter.
6'11". Honestly, yeah. Think of like if Durant had like you add 50 pounds to Durant.
Wait, what? Giannis isn't that is pretty skinny himself. He's only 222.
Oh, I guess. Yeah.
Here,
All right.
how much does Durant weigh?
Kevin. You see Kevin Durant's legs. He's got sticks. He looks like a praying mantis.
Yeah, he's got my body type.
Yeah, I definitely think he does.
Oh yeah.
Giannis
Yeah,
looks like
Durant's 240, so he's got like 20 pounds on Giannis.
yeah. Really?
Yep.
Giannis weighs less than Durant.
Yep.
Durant just looks like doesn't have much muscle on him, and you look at Giannis and you see like every little
Yeah, but it's really lean muscle.
yeah, it is muscle.
Yeah, Giannis is putting up 29.4 points per game, 1.8 steals, 1.8 blocks, 4.5 assists, 10 rebounds. So yeah, that's pretty incredible.
Well, you have to ask: is he a dark horse MVP candidate if the Bucks start to go on a little winning streak or something?
I say if the Bucks can make top 3 in the East, absolutely. But I mean, if they're like going to be a number 6 seed again, no.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, what's your give me your playoff seeding for the East this year? Like, what are you expecting it to be?
Oh Lord, I couldn't tell you. What is it like? Top 8?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say Celtics and Cavs will probably stay where they are as 1 and 2 respectively. I wouldn't be surprised if either the 76ers or the Pistons took the Raptors spot. I do like watching the Raptors, but they are I think they're kind of a smaller team, if I'm not mistaken. And I think that like the 76ers have a little bit more athleticism than them.
Yeah, Ibaka can only carry him so much.
Yeah, just because they're younger. I mean, well, don't forget, Kyle Lowry is a great player, and yeah,
I'm not crazy about Lowry. I really like Valanciunas though, but he just has so many fouling problems.
who's the Raptors' other guy?
DeRozan.
Yeah, he's good. I probably like him better than Lowry.
Yeah, I always forget which of them can never shoot threes.
If the Wizards aren't careful, they can definitely drop out, especially if Wall comes back and he's rusty and not doing well.
No, they got plenty of time.
We'll see. We'll see. Pacers. I don't know. I don't know if I 2-game losing skid. I don't know if I expect them.
Yeah, DeRozan's the one that can't make threes to save his life. He's a career 28%.
You say DeRozan?
Yeah, DeRozan.
He is good inside the arc.
He's a good slasher.
He can get to the hoop. That's true. You look at number 9. So the Knicks 11-11.
Yeah, they're gonna drop.
So they have lost a lot of their away games. 6 of 7 away games are lost. 10-5 at home, which is good. You don't think they'll make top 8? You don't think they'll drop?
No. I think the Heat are gonna rise up. To be honest, I think the Heat have underperformed a bit.
The Thunder can go up.
Oh yeah, for the West.
The Knicks. Knicks destroyed the Heat and lost to the Magic. Ugh. Lost to the Hawks. See, you lose to the Hawks, and then
don't lose the Hawks. That's sad.
you lose by 3 to the Cavs. Actually, I'm looking at this.
Hawks are trying to win.
Not
I mean, the Hawks
great.
are trying to lose. My bad.
They beat the Cavs at one point handily, but
They beat the Clippers. Almost beat the Nuggets.
yeah. Pretty not an awful schedule going ahead. Knicks, excuse me, Pacers, Grizzlies, Bulls, Hawks, Lakers, Nets are the next 6. Those are all very winnable games for them. It's very possible. So we'll have to see. Then tough one, Thunder on the 16th. So I mean, not many. Ooh, here's a rough patch. Starting the 21st. Celtics, Pistons, 76ers, Bulls, Spurs, Pelicans, and then the Spurs again.
Hey, the Magic twice. That could be rough.
That's a rough one. Wow, sorry. So we're actually like, are we a third? We're like 40% through the season, or maybe
No,
even
no, no,
half.
no, 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 no. We're like 25% through.
Doesn't look like. Yeah. Well,
Yeah, like 20 out of 82 right now. 22.
yeah. Again, I'm not a huge NBA follower. I'm much more into the college sport background, but it's still interesting to watch from time to time. Keep track of who's doing what.
Oh yeah. You want to go into the NFL?
Sure, why not?
Okay. So, what have been your big takeaways from the season so far?
Well, I was like first 4 weeks. I was like, man, the Chiefs are the man this year.
Oh yeah, that's been horrible.
They're doing great. Wow, what a great freshman running back in Kareem Hunt. I mean, they're going to tear it up. And now, what are they? Like lost 5 in a row. They're probably like 6-5, but something like that. I mean, I don't know how they do this. And last year they did the complete opposite.
Yeah.
They started like balanced, like 4-4 or whatever, and then they just won 8 in a row, which was awesome to see. But let's see what they are. Yeah, 6-6. Started out, I think 5-0 or 4-0. So that's it. It's just I can't imagine how Andy Reid feels.
Oh
But
yeah.
I mean,
Like this just keeps happening for him. We remember in
yeah,
2013 when they started off. What was it like a set 9-2, I believe, and then they finished like 9-7, and no, that's not right. They finished like 11-5 and made the playoffs, obviously, but then they were victimized by one of the biggest comebacks in playoff history by Andrew Luck.
yeah. I think Chiefs have lost 6 of the last 7. Pass defense isn't looking great, even with Marcus Peters. I believe Eric Berry's out, which would contribute. Yeah, but Peters is like I think of Peters. He's a lockdown corner,
Oh yeah.
but I mean he's up there with Patrick Peterson, maybe even the likes of Richard Sherman, but he's not doing amazing this year. He's not a complete beast. But then you look in the offense, you're saying, okay, they have Alex Smith was having he was having
An MVP
the
season, yeah.
best season of his career. He's doing good right now. You think he's got a 104.5 passer rating.
Oh well, that
So I
doesn't
don't.
that doesn't tell you anything.
Well, let's see. Almost 3,000 yards.
How's he on
Six,
QBR?
68.8 completion percentage is big. That's good. 19-4 TD to interception ratio.
Yeah, Alex Smith, 8th place in QBR at what is that? 63. That's pretty good.
So clearly he's not bad.
No, he's not stinking it up at all.
And he's got weapons. He's got Kareem Hunt, Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce. He doesn't get much better than that. But I think their O line's stability has dropped a little bit, and they played some tough pass rushers like the Buffalo Bills, New York Jets. They have some studs.
Yeah. Jaguars.
Yeah, gosh, let's talk about the Jaguars.
Oh, I freaking love the Jaguars. I'm so happy about them. They've been like my team for the past 3 years, and they're finally good. It's amazing.
Yeah, I think they really committed to focusing on the defense, and they just let Blake Bortles develop, and Bortles has developed into
an average quarterback, which is so much of an improvement.
Yeah,
like just looking at QBR, he's at 54 right now.
He's almost like a supporting role because Fournette is just like carrying the offense, and their O line has done very well.
It's doing good.
It's done well. I think it's definitely top half, is it not?
No, it's top half, but I mean it's not like world beaters or anything. It's not like the Cowboys last year.
Yeah, clearly. Cowboys.
The Cowboys this year isn't the Cowboys last year.
Yeah, I mean the Jags. I always liked Jalen Ramsey out of where was he from? Bama.
No, I think he's from Florida State, maybe Miami.
Oh, you're right. Florida State. Yeah, you're right. My
Yeah,
bad. I always liked him, and he is, I think it's his second or third year. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, second year.
he's
He is
picking it
eating
up.
up. He has become the youngest, my favorite young corner. Definitely the best second year or rookie corner,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
I
But
think I think a good
yeah, doing
comparison
a good
for.
job. A lot of questioning Fournette being out with an injury. How is he going to translate to the draft? And he has shown
Oh yeah.
that he can be a physical player. He can outrun. He can break tackles. He can do everything he did at LSU.
Yeah, it seems like there's been quite a few of those college players that have transitioned pretty well from last season injuries. You have Clowney; he did a pretty good job coming back.
Not bad. 765 yards for on 187 attempts for four. Not definitely not bad at all. Rookie of the year, we'll have to see because we look at the Bills and Tre'Davious White is having himself a season.
Yeah.
The safety, he's doing a good job. Any other good rookies you can think of?
Not off the top of my head.
Defensive. How about J.J. Watt's little brother? What's
Oh
T.J.
yeah, yeah,
Watt?
TJ Watt. How's he
Pittsburgh
doing?
Steelers. Doing a good job. How about? No, I can't think of anyone. Oh, that maybe Kareem Hunt if he can pick his stride back up.
Yeah.
I believe he's still leading in rush yards on the season. Not certain though. Definitely top two.
Yeah. Yeah, just looking at the DVOA adjusted running back rankings, it looks like Leonard Fournette actually hasn't been that impressive just because of the crappy schedule the Jaguars have been playing. He's ranked 22nd by that, so that's not great. Just to give you an idea, who's ranked first is Ezekiel Elliott, followed by let's see who else. I can't really see who's number two, but number three, Derek Lewis or whatever his name is. Melvin Ingram up there. Who else? Marshawn Lynch actually pretty highly ranked. It seems like the Raiders have played an absolutely brutal schedule. The Ravens guy. Let's see, Derrick Henry for the Titans. Freeman for the Falcons, which isn't really that much of a surprise. Was pretty good. Yeah. Oh, God, and Todd Gurley. That's right.
Oh, I don't even thinking about him. Yeah, he said. Let's
Great
talk about
sophomore season. Yeah.
most improved player, maybe most improved team
Oh
of the
yeah, yeah.
year.
Most improved team. You want to talk about most improved player? How about Jared Goff?
Yes. Wow. Such a you hardly ever see this anymore. They either they try to draft raw talent. That's what Goff was. In his rookie year, he just definitely stumbled a bit. Had some arm troubles. Maybe not in throw power, but definitely accuracy.
Yeah, it just wasn't good.
This year, he's looking great. It's looking like, just an ideal pocket passer.
Yeah. And you don't see that with quarterbacks. You don't see them have crappy rookie seasons and then come back for a really good one. That just doesn't happen.
Yeah, definitely not. You'll see good ones and come back and have a bad season, but you never
Oh
see
yeah.
bad hardly ever. Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, the Vikings are kind of seeing that too with Case Keenum.
Yeah, that too. I just want to say the Rams got a steal out of Cooper Kupp in the draft. He's done a good job. He's been a good slot receiver. Case Keenum has also done very well in terms of improvement.
Oh yeah, keeping Teddy Bridgewater on the bench.
Yeah, that's big, and he filled Bradford's, I guess, small shoes. He wasn't like a legend, but Bradford did a good job last year for what he had.
Yeah.
I think Vikings they don't have a running back, Dalvin Cook, season-ending injury. I think that hurt them. But you look at them; they're I believe 9-2, 10-2.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Keenum is looking like young star. Actually, is he that young?
Keenum, I think he's like 25.
Yeah, so I think he's doing a good job.
Let's see.
You think about the Vikings, think about Everson Griffin and Harrison Smith, and just a good
29. It's a little older.
Vikings. Yeah, it's waiting, but that's good. Yeah, they have good players all over the board on defense and on offense. So I think they're poised. I think they'll definitely make the playoff, and they'll have to do what they got to do.
No, certainly.
See how far they go. We'll see if Keenum can handle the big spotlights, the bigger spotlights.
Yeah. What have you thought of the Patriots this year? It seems like Tom Brady is just never gonna die.
Yeah. Well, I think there hasn't been much news about them. I think simply because they've just done so well. I know
Yeah, ever since their
first few
defense kind of got
games
it under control.
it finally got under control. The first few games their defense was choking. We saw the Chiefs emerge as a big powerhouse, but quickly they looked it down. Brady had a couple clutch games, and then we had that clutch touchdown pass to Brandon Cooks against I want to say the Texans, I believe, in
Mm-hmm.
a shootout. Um, but yeah, Brady doesn't seem to age. He doesn't seem to get bad, and he doesn't seem to ever get hurt.
Oh, actually, I just looked at the Football Outsiders rankings for defenses, and Football Outsiders is a great stats website for any of you that are actually looking for useful metrics and not like quarterback rating and yardage. It looks at all of the factors in games that it adjusts for defenses and stuff, offenses too in this case, and it actually has the Patriots still as the 29th best team. So yeah, they're not doing too well. They're 12% worse than the league average. So yeah, they're still not really under control. But I mean, I guess it's better than
It,
Oakland.
they almost look like I think it's just because I feel like their games have been high scoring, and then they just pull it out.
Yeah, I mean,
With and
Tom Brady
they
certainly overshadowed that, but
definitely first, definitely first in offense. Maybe not total offense, but probably passing offense.
yeah, let me
I
see.
would say, unless the Eagles are higher.
Let's see.
That's your
Uh,
shock of the season right there. The Philadelphia Eagles.
Here, I'll just give you the top 10. Saints, Patriots, Eagles, Vikings, Steelers, Rams, Falcons, Chiefs. Still the Chiefs apparently. Raiders, and then the Chargers. So yeah, the Patriots are certainly up there, but followed closely behind by the Eagles, which I believe you were just mentioning.
That was that passing offense or
No, that was
total offense?
all offense.
That makes sense because the Chargers Rivers is pretty good and clearly Melvin Gordon. Passing offense, I would expect Patriots to be probably top five.
Oh, they're
I
number
hope.
one in passing offense.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
about average in terms of rushing, but
Now, if I had told you in September, beginning of September, that the Eagles were gonna have one loss, and at this point in the season, and have a sophomore quarterback who's front runner for MVP, what would you have told me?
honestly, I would have believed it just because of how long the Panthers went a couple of weeks ago, and a couple of years ago without losing. I mean, the Panthers were wildly overrated too.
Well,
But I mean, the Eagles have been pretty good.
I mean, I think they're one game away from clinching their division. Actually,
Yeah,
in the NFC East, I know Redskins. They lost to the Cowboys last night, but if the Redskins had won, they would have clinched then. But I mean, Wentz is. If you can pick one person in the NFL to build your team around, Carson Wentz would be that guy.
I don't know. I'd like another season to be sure. I'd probably take Russell Wilson right now.
We'll see. Um, I mean, I don't know. Who's the Eagles' one loss? They lose like week one, week
Let's
two.
see.
Let's see.
Here, I'm gonna get to it first.
I want to say it was like the Giants or someone.
Lost to the Chiefs 27-20 in week 2.
Interesting. That sounds about right. All right. Well, not a bad loss either. So
Yeah.
clearly, probably the best defensive front four, front seven in the NFL.
Yeah.
Definitely from
Top
monsters.
in team efficiency.
Yeah, efficiency. Wentz is putting up monster numbers. Who's that? Who'd they lose? That was that Jason Peters.
Isn't he on the offensive line?
I believe, and they lost him for maybe the entire seasons. Yeah, he's out for the entire season, and he's a big guy. He was, I think, Pro Bowl, definitely Pro Bowl. Um, Maybe even first, second team NFL in offensive tackles. Um, Out for the year. We thought that was going to take a big hit, but his substitute has done a very good job. And I mean, it shows the depth that the Eagles have, and we see the steal pick in Alshon Jeffrey, who has had one of his best seasons as a receiver.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't hear about him much with the Bears, and he's going off with the Eagles. Seems to be Wentz's go-to guy, the safety net almost,
He doesn't have much
with
else to go
Nelson
to.
Aguilar, the deep threat. Yeah, Nelson Aguilar, he's good. But
Wasn't Aguilar didn't he have like one of the worst dropping seasons of all time last year?
I believe
He
that
was just
was.
dropping all the passes.
However, he's done very well this year.
Hmm.
Um, he's done very well. All I see when I turn on NFL Red Zone or the Eagles game, I just see him catching a touchdown. So yeah, 6 touchdowns on the year for Aguilar. In his career, he has 9. So that shows the year he's having. Let's see. And now Alshon Jeffrey is doing well also. However, let's see. No, I got nothing else to say. They've done a good job.
Yeah.
I think they play. Who they play the Seahawks this week or something. Yeah, I do think they go to the Seahawks this week.
Oh, that'll be
Or did they?
exciting.
Or maybe they already did. But today is Sunday, so
Yeah. Just go looking at these rankings. Who do you think the #1 tight end this season has been?
ooh, if I can think off the top of my head, not looking at stats. I mean, was Gronk has Gronk played the whole season?
Gronk?
Gronk, yeah, Rob Gronkowski, yeah.
Looks like he is.
I think he's doing. I've seen him doing very well. If Eli Manning could throw the ball well, Evan Ingram would be up there even as a rookie. He's very good. And of course, you look at Travis Kelce, you look at Delaney Walker with the Titans, even with his age, he's doing very well.
Yeah.
He's good safety for
Walker
Mariota.
hasn't been great.
Titans haven't been great. I thought they would step up this year.
Yeah.
Especially DeMarco Murray's having a less season than last year. Definitely, Derrick Henry's getting more touches.
Yeah, I was expecting them to come out of the AFC South and not the Jaguars. Can't say I'm disappointed though.
Yeah. Raiders and Buccaneers are taking a drop off. The Cowboys dropping off. Giants, yeah. It's almost been like a flip flop. Good teams are bad teams are good, and a mediocre team last year is now the #1 team in the NFL.
Yeah, give me your bottom 5 in the NFL right now.
All right, bottom. All right, 5th worst. Ooh, man, this is tough. Let me think in my head. I keep thinking Jets, but they're good this year.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why.
Dang, who sucks this year? All right, so the Browns are the bottom of the barrel. And then the 49ers. Then I'd say the Giants. I'm having trouble thinking. Then, like, what, the Bucks are 4? And the Raiders are 5? That's my guess.
Just looking at the adjusted team efficiency database, they have number 28, the Giants, number 29, the 49ers, number 30, the Colts, number 31, the Browns, and then number 32, the Dolphins, actually.
What? Dolphins are what? Wait, what was ranking?
The number 20 team efficiency. So number 28, the Giants, number 29, the 49ers, then the Colts, Browns, Dolphins.
Dolphins have had not much of an offense, but the past couple weeks, Matt Moore starting with I think Cutler's out bench. I don't really remember, don't care, but he's
Yeah,
done a good job.
yeah, they're getting crushed on point differential. They're negative 89 despite being 5-7. So that's
And
really bad.
not a good future. Oh,
I mean, the Browns are negative 123, but
so
still.
the worst records are the Browns. Oh, the Broncos are 3-9. Yeah, the Broncos don't look great.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
Bears are
Browns,
3-9. Giants
49ers.
are 2-9. Yes, I was kind of right.
Record doesn't say that much about a team.
That's true. You can have a bunch of close games.
Yep.
Maybe look at the Lions last year in playoffs and how many of their games were decided by one possession.
Yeah.
Many. And let's see, they're 6-6 right now.
I mean, would you believe me if I told you that the Titans have a negative point differential right now and they're 8-4?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, negative
Because
16.
I know they've been blown out a couple times. Um, Definitely by the Steelers blew them out that week, that Monday or so,
The
maybe Thursday.
Texans? The Texans beat them 57-14.
That's right. That's the one. Yeah, that was like Watson's last good game before his injury.
Yeah, those are two big ones. Aside from that,
Gotta
it's been
feel
a ton of close games for them.
gotta feel bad for the Texans.
Yeah, really.
Watson's out, Watt is out, so it just sucks for them.
I mean, they've invested in injured commodities. That's what you get. But
Yeah.
at least
But
Clowney's been playing.
Deshaun Watson went off his first few weeks. Maybe not his first game really. He came in for Tom Savage, I believe, and he did okay. He had a pick, but the next few weeks when he started, he got that confident vibe. I think he started his first start was during a home game, and I think he got into it, got pumped up, and he did well.
Yeah.
Since then,
Yeah, I'll be honest. I expected Deshaun Watson to be overrated and suck, but he was actually really good.
yeah, he's doing a good job. I thought Goff was overrated. Now look at him.
Yeah.
Bite that tongue. Yeah. What do you think about the Buffalo Bills?
Honestly, I don't know what to think of the Bills. I thought it was going to be good under Pegula, but he hasn't done a good job, and it seems like they've had mismanagement and just like a bunch of crap going on. I feel bad for Tyrod Taylor. Honestly, it's been a mess for him.
I believe he got hurt today.
Oh God, well, it's better than getting benched for no reason.
Let's see. Let's see what happened.
I don't know what's going to happen for that team then, because didn't the backup get injured?
Did the backup get injured? Did Nathan
Yeah,
Peterman
because
get injured?
that was why Tyrod Taylor is back in there because they benched him.
Oh, Oh, I guess that's true. Yeah, Peterman did get, but I think they were going to start him regardless because
Well, of
you
course
got to
they're going
be
to say that.
Peterman's such a talented player because he threw 5 picks in one half.
Ooh, that's bad.
I think it was like 5 picks in 9 possessions, maybe even 7 possessions.
That's really bad. Isn't the record like
Yeah.
7 picks in a game?
Yeah. Oh, 5 interceptions on 14 pass attempts.
Ooh, that's horrible.
Peterman out of Pitt. I thought they'd just develop him and make him a third string, but maybe in practice squad. But guess they don't have anyone. They got rid of EJ Manuel. They had Logan Thomas, another Virginia Tech quarterback, but they transitioned him to tight end, and he's doing pretty fine. And replacing Charles Clay when he gets tired. But
Yeah, speaking of underwhelming quarterbacks, how about Mitchell Trubisky?
gosh.
Yeah, poor Bears.
Yeah,
They traded up for him.
don't know what the Bears were thinking when they pulled that one. They could have drafted so many better players, maybe better quarterback. Taken Patrick Mahomes out of Texas Tech before him.
Oh
For
no, yeah,
Watson.
Patrick Mahomes is enough of a problem already.
What's wrong with him?
He's just so raw. I mean, it's the same thing with Jared Goff, but they would have started him this year, and it would have been a disaster, just like him last year. Because like the thing with Texas Tech, it's like I don't know if you've heard of this, but that basketball team in college basketball that scores like 180 points a game, it's just because they're always sprinting around on the field.
What?
Yeah, there's a basketball team that averages like 180 points a game, but the problem is the other team averages like 170 points a game.
College basketball?
Yeah. Here, let me see if I can find the team.
This has to be like D3.
Yeah, Troy State.
Troy State.
They might not be doing it anymore, but they certainly used to be a big running gun team.
100. You're sure it was 180 points?
It was 250 in the game I was talking about, but. Oh wait, sorry, 258. Yeah, 1992, 258 to what was this? Crap, I don't know. But here, let me just go through this. Troy State compiled a 23-6 overall record while setting many school records along the way, including single-season scoring average of 121, field goals made and attempted, three-pointers made, and steals. Single-game record of 258 points in a game, points and a half, 135, 102 field goals made, 94 rebounds, 65 assists, and total points between teams of 400.
All right.
Yeah. Here, what division? I don't actually know what conference they're in. Sun Belt. So that's Division 1.
Yep.
Who do you think? Here, give me your top 5 offensive lines this season.
In football, huh? Gosh, I couldn't tell you. I don't pay attention to those lines. In no order, I'll say. Actually, the Cowboys kind of took a step down. They might still be top 5. I'll say Cowboys. Remember, it's in no order. Cowboys, Steelers. See, Bengals. Probably the Patriots, just because of the Patriots. And I don't know. I probably couldn't tell you a 5th one. Maybe the Eagles. I'll say the Eagles.
Yeah, the Cowboys actually have been decent so far this season. They're number 3 in run blocking and number 16 in pass blocking. Patriots number 2 in run blocking and where are they? Number 11 in pass blocking. The Steelers have actually probably been the best so far. Number 7 in run blocking, but number 2 in pass blocking. Let's see. Where are the Eagles? I know you mentioned them. 17th in run blocking and 17th in pass protection. So not great. But probably one of the best has been the Chargers, actually. They're number 4 in run blocking, number 3 in pass blocking.
Interesting.
And then aside from that, it's just a bunch of random teams that are like good in one and not good in the other. Minnesota, number 1 in pass blocking, but number 19 in run blocking.
I should have known that. I'm uneducated.
Yeah.
Uneducated. Looks like Tyrod Taylor's injury is not serious.
That's good. Yeah, you like him, don't you? Because he's from Virginia Tech.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, you probably like him he's from Virginia Tech, isn't he?
Yeah, that's why I keep track of the Bills, just because I like to see how he's developing. He's smooth. He's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the league, if not the fastest on his feet. Probably him and Russell Wilson are very close. He's smooth. He's got a good deep ball.
Yeah.
But he just needs more time to throw it. His field line's not the best. But yeah, they were not smart to put Peterman in over him because they had doubt in him after the Saints loss, which was, I believe, the defense's fault. And the Saints are on a tear. They're doing well.
Yeah.
Alvin Kamara is looking like a very good rookie and a future running back, and Mark Ingram is having one of his best seasons of his career. Hats off to him.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. So yeah,
I've been really disappointed in the Raiders this season.
The Raiders, I don't know. Last season I was like, oh wow, they're doing well. How long can they keep this up? And now you see they're 5. And the Redskins are where I thought they'd be, middle of the pack.
Yeah.
Jets, middle of the pack.
That's what Dan Snyder deserves.
5-7 for the Jets, I think, is more improved than last year.
Yeah, poor Jets. They tried to tank, couldn't do it.
Oh gosh. Yeah. Josh McCown is like the best OK quarterback.
Yeah.
Not a bad season. Hey, they beat the Chiefs today.
Oh, really?
Oh
Oh,
gosh.
poor Chiefs.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah, I see that.
That's
Yeah, oh, 38. Jeez, you gave the Jets 38 points?
so. Let's see. We look at Alex Smith.
Oh, God.
19 for 33.
Oh, God. Not bad.
What?
19 for 33.
That's not great, but 366 and 4 touchdowns is pretty good. But yeah, you see Kareem Hunt again, 9 rushes for 40 yards. That's not much.
No,
I
he's
think
struggling.
they need to give him more carries.
Well, that's not going to make him get more yards.
Yeah. How did they lose so badly? Well, not badly.
I mean,
How
the
did they?
defense must have just
Yeah,
fallen apart.
and I mean this just shows how their pass defense is falling apart.
Yeah.
So let's see McCown's stats. Yeah, McCown 26 for 36, 330 and a touchdown. Yeah, so and it looks like they got run over. Josh McCown had 2 rushing touchdowns. That's not usual. So yeah,
You don't want to
I
be.
mean, hats off to the Jets, 5-7.
Yeah, I
One
mean,
game.
have fun in mediocrity.
One game from the Chiefs. Wow, that's
Hmm.
crazy. 5-7 to 6-6.
Do you think Marvin Brown should have been fired yet from the Bengals?
Mm. That's hard to say because they started out bad. I was like, okay, if they lose this week, they're gonna get fired, and then they won like 2, 3 in a row.
Yeah, I know, but not just because of this season. He's been with them since 2002, and they still have not won a playoff game. 2002.
I guess if they have faith in
In
their
what?
coach, well, I'm sure it's Marvin Brown.
Yeah, it's Marvin Brown. And the only thing they have faith in is the domestic violence issues that are going to follow him.
Pretty sure it's Marvin Lewis.
Oh, yeah, sorry, Marvin Lewis. I was thinking of the owner.
No, I'll say he's gone end of this year. If they suck, I also say John Fox will be gone end of this year.
Yeah, Mike Brown.
Unless they want to keep him to make Trubisky quote unquote good.
No, that's not happening.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Bengals, they're doing. I don't know if they have a positive record.
No, they're 5-6.
Ooh, just barely.
Negative point differential.
They play the Steelers tomorrow, so that's not going to be pretty.
No, probably. Well, I don't know. The Steelers play down to their competition.
Which is just stupid of them.
Yeah. It helps in the playoffs, though.
Oh, yeah, you like sandbag? You don't show them everything you have?
No, just because they always play up to their competition as well.
Let's see, Steelers closed out the season. Bengals, winnable. Ravens, winnable, I guess. Ravens are 7-5. Patriots, Steelers, that'll be a fun one. The Texans and then the Browns, so they can definitely win 3 or 4 out of the last 5, and the Patriots will just have to fight a little harder.
Yeah.
So you see, they can close out the season with 2 losses if they, try. Le'Veon Bell, I think, is leading the league in rush yards.
Yeah.
So definitely, he's woken up this the second little piece of the season, second, third. I said that twice today.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's looking good. I mean, their O-line is solid, and they may not be statistically great, but they know how to work with Le'Veon Bell's run style because they're all veterans.
Yeah, I'm just speaking to the biggest overperformer. I know we were talking about with the Thunder, the biggest overperformer in point differential compared to their record right now. It's the Chargers, and it seems like they're on a bit of a playoff run. Yeah, plus 47 in terms of points. So that's pretty big.
What are you seeing from Big Ben compared to his career?
It seems like it's his last year.
His last year, huh?
Yeah, just looking at
Well, I
QBR,
think
he's
it.
number 12, which is pretty much average for him, but still, he's getting kind of old and concussed and brain dead, and as it
Did you hear
goes.
what he said a couple days ago? He said he won't play for anyone else if they bench him.
They're not benching him. He
Exactly.
hasn't been
I feel
bad.
like they're losing faith in him, even though they only have 2 losses.
Why? He's been decent.
And I mean, sure, I think they started 1-2, and they've just won a lot. I
Yeah.
think. Yes.
Yeah, they won
Huh.
6 in a row. I mean, they better not.
Yeah.
That'd be like the Vikings benching their guy.
Yeah. Last week, 350 and 4 TDs and 2 picks. Not bad.
What have you thought of the? Let's see. What haven't we done so far? What have you thought of how the Colts have been managing Andrew Luck?
I don't know. Is he good? Is he good to play, or is he not
No,
meant
no,
to
he's done for a season. He's probably done for next season too. It's a complete
next
disaster.
next season too?
Probably
You
it's just a disaster right now.
really?
Yeah, like he doesn't know what's going on with his shoulder. Like apparently it's been bugging him for like 2 years now.
Well, there goes Andrew Luck.
Yeah, it seems like they've kind of ruined his career. That's what you get for not developing an O-line. Seems like it's happening right now for Russell Wilson as well. Even after they got Dwayne Brown.
I know Luck has been to Europe searching for help for his shoulder overseas. Doesn't care about the money, just wants to play again.
Yeah. Who else? I guess we haven't talked about the Lions. They've been pretty good. What have you thought about them so far?
6-6. Oh. Anyone who's 6-6 shows potential, but also just flubs.
Yeah.
And the Lions, I've seen some receivers drop some balls. I've seen Stafford been on. I've seen Stafford been off.
Oh, you know who we've been missing? We've been missing the Packers. That's terrible, the Packers. Poor Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. I mean, he's always been just. I mean, he's just carried the offense and sometimes the team on his shoulders because it's clutch. We see him throw Hail Marys, and I mean, who's their backup? Hundley out of UCLA never really impressed me. I remember watching him as a wee child. Yeah, he's no Josh Rosen like there is at UCLA now, but he's okay. He's clearly no Aaron Rodgers, who some consider to be the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
But yeah, is it? It's hard.
It's a little early for that.
I think Rodgers has the best arm of all time.
Oh yeah.
I think he just throws tight throws, and I mean that's half of the quarterback almost.
Well, what's the difference between that and saying he's the greatest of all time?
Well, I mean, taking to things like vision, awareness, elusiveness.
Well, he's had those too.
Tackles, like how well he can make plays, his mental game, how smart he is.
Well, who's been better at making plays than Aaron Rodgers?
Nobody.
Yeah.
People just think.
I mean, the only argument you can make against him is his playoff record, but that's because of his defense. Like, when your defense is giving up 40 points a game, there's only so much you can do.
Does Rodgers have one ring? I think he has.
Yeah, he does. In 2010 over the Steelers.
He's got one ring.
And that was the only year that the defense has been above average for the league.
It's like Drew Brees has one ring.
Yep, and that same thing for him. That's why he's been doing so good this season. Is the defense finally got off their butts and is playing
very well. 8-3.
Not even very well. They've been playing average, but that's good enough.
Well, very well compared to what they were.
Oh yeah.
I think they're above average.
Yeah, let me check outsiders.
Or maybe they've just improved so much. I just think of them as a top team.
Team defense.
Drew Brees is having his standard, gonna like 5,000 yard year or whatever.
Is he on pace for that? I thought he was going down because of the rushing attack.
Not much, because his running backs also serve as good receivers. Let's see. All right,
yeah. Saints have him are ranked number 10, so fair enough.
Let's see. Breeze has just over 3,000 yards. So he's still slinging the ball, but he's got 16 touchdowns to 5 picks. Not his best.
Oh. He's actually ranked below Ben Roethlisberger in terms of total QBR. That's interesting.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. Yeah. Wow, I didn't know Drew Brees was only 6 foot tall.
Yeah, he's not even 6 foot tall. He's 5'11".
Interesting. Yeah, well, actually, he's doing fine. 3,000 yards right now. He could hit 5,000 if he works really, really hard.
Yeah, he's gonna break
But
the
he'll have.
passing record at some point.
He might. How old is he? Is he in his 30s? Yeah, I think he is.
Like 35.
Low. Yeah. I meant to say 40s. He's 38.
Oh, oops.
But like Brady, he's not really showing signs of aging.
Yeah.
Neither is Aaron Rodgers, who is younger, but
I mean, Aaron Rodgers is just too injured.
34. Aaron Rodgers is eligible to return in Week 15.
Oh, we'll see.
And the Packers won today, according to Yahoo Sports.
Ahoo!
Goodness gracious. Let's see. Dramatic 26-20 overtime home win versus Tampa Bay.
Oh,
Great.
yeah, poor Bucks. Wait, what's been going on with them this year? I thought they were going to be really good.
Is Winston? What happened to James Winston? Did he get hurt?
No, actually,
He
I think he just
was
recently got hurt.
ejected. He was ejected for one game along with Mike Evans. Looks like he played today. 270 and 2 touchdowns. He's just like
He's only played 8 games this season.
he's just average this year. He was great last year. He was okay last year. He threw to Mike Evans consistently, and Mike Evans did not have an explosion year like he did last year, which I think was his first good year.
Last year he was ranked number 12 by QBR, and this year he's number 25. So he's gone down a bit.
So you think of him and Mariota, both came out of college at the same time, 1 and 2 respectively. That was a big debate. Who should be number 1? And who had the first pick?
Titans. No, sorry. That was the Buccaneers.
Yeah, I think the Bucks made a good pick, but I don't think it was the best pick. I think Mariota is still a better quarterback, and he might be statistically better, and he's definitely on the more developed, better team, a better run game, and better receivers.
And a worse record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, Titans don't have a worse record than the Bucks?
Oh, I thought you were saying Jameis.
Oh no. Let's see, Titans are what, 6-6, 5-7.
Yeah, but as I said, terrible point differential. And
your
record.
No, you said they're 8-4.
Yeah, but negative 16 point differential, and your record always regresses to that. So they're going to be losing a couple games.
Yeah, we shall see. What do you think of Adrian Peterson's impact on the Cardinals?
Oh, that's been interesting. I was so excited for the Cardinals the past couple of years because I thought they were finally going to make their run, and just hasn't happened. They've had too many quarterback injuries. That's happened again this year. Both Carson Palmer and what's his name, Drew Stanton have gone down. Thank God they finally had a third backup in Blaine Gabbert. They didn't have to go to Ryan Lindley again. But he can only take you so far, and unfortunately, the running game with David Johnson's just been struggling. Adrian Peterson was good for a couple weeks, but he's Adrian Peterson. He's too old. He's not worn down, but
not worn down, but he's just not. It seems like every year the defenses of the NFL get faster, and you get faster linebackers and just a faster secondary.
Oh yeah.
And he's old. He's 32. So, he had you said you had 2 good weeks with the Cardinals, and he's not doing much this so far.
Yeah.
He's injured right now.
I didn't know that.
I believe. Yeah, so he only had 80 yards.
Who's their running back?
26 yards before that and 29 yards before that. Yeah, Seahawks, November 9th. 21 attempts, 29 yards. Not very good.
Yeah. Here's the running back right now. Looks like. Ooh, that's
Who are
not
they?
good. Yeah, Kerwin Williams. Uh,
That's
uh,
their running back right
yeah,
now?
that's not great.
I don't even know.
That was an
Is that
ad.
right?
Yeah, I
They don't
believe it
have.
is.
I guess they don't have. I know they don't have Chris Johnson.
Yeah, you got 97 yards today.
Not bad.
Yeah, but before that, 8 yards, 9 yards, and 6 yards. Obviously in limited capacity, but you know.
Gee, they got. They don't have.
Oh
Yeah,
God, he's
they have.
injured too. He was
Hey, what?
questionable.
Oh,
Oh, who's
so they're gonna start
behind? Yeah, who's behind?
Elijah Payne.
Jeez, that's ridiculous.
Interesting. That's. They need to draft a running back. Clearly.
I mean, they need to draft a quarterback. Carson Palmer's going to retire soon, and Drew Stanton can't stay on the field long enough to be an effective backup.
Well, they have Matt Barkley.
Yeah, but they don't play him.
Where is he from?
USC, I think.
Yeah, you're right.
How do I know this? I don't follow college football.
I don't know. Well, he's not. Yeah, not great. Who did Matt Barkley? Wasn't Barkley with like the Bears? Yeah, he was with the Bears, and he had very, 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 very less than average season.
It's interesting.
So, yeah.
What have you thought of Eli Manning getting benched? I know it's been a big controversy.
I don't know. I think what did Manning said? He just wants the team to win no matter what. Who's his backup?
I thought it was what's his name? Ryan Nassib, but it might be someone else now. Let me see. I'm gonna beat you there.
What?
Let's see. Geno Smith.
Yeah. Did they win today?
I don't think they've played.
Did they play today? Nope. They lost to the Raiders by a touchdown.
Ooh, that's not good.
Eli Manning hits the practice field as Giants backup quarterback. That's an article.
Yeah, what do you think about it? The old punch man.
He's winning. I think he's about done.
Yeah.
Just retired. He got 2 rings.
Yeah, and some people say he's already going to make the Hall of Fame for some reason.
Would he be the first quarterback to have a ring and not get into the Hall of Fame?
The first to get 2 rings and not make it. No, actually, there's one other. I forgot about him. Jim Plunkett for the Raiders. I might be wrong about that, but I think it's Jim Plunkett.
I'm gonna go get water in a second. Refill my glass.
Yeah, sure.
Let's
see, Jim Plunkett.
You can educate the public with your knowledge.
Yeah, sure. Oh, well, that's not a good article. Jim Plunkett says, "My life sucks. Lives in constant pain from football." Ooh, that's rough.
Oh my.
Poor guy.
Uh,
Yeah, 2-time Super Bowl champ.
Here's an article on: Is Philip Rivers a Hall of Fame quarterback?
No.
Not my opinion.
No. That's harsh.
He just has passing yards. What else does he have? I don't know. I think you should
remember he made the conference championship in like 2008. 2006 maybe? I don't know.
Here we go. This quarterback's not in the Hall of Fame.
And they're probably going to say Plunkett.
Jim Plunkett.
2007, he was in the conference championship.
The Raiders won 2. Oh, Phil Simms.
Phil Simms isn't great.
Well, Super Bowl MVP, and he won. Let's see, 14 things with the Giants, 33,000 yards, and one less than 200 touchdowns. Super Bowl record for completed attempts, 22 of 25, 88%. Not bad.
Here, this is a good way of measuring who should be in the Hall of Fame is by looking at the how many all pro teams somebody has made.
Looks like none of these people have been on a pro.
Yeah,
Pro
so
Bowl.
remember, all pro means that they were a top 2 quarterback in any year. So, like, you got to be top 2 in the league at least at some point in your career to be in the Hall of Fame, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so here, let me just go to sort by all pro teams. Let's see. Yes, please tell me. Oh, it's being a jerk. Oh, don't do this to me, no.
Oh no.
Oh, they're making me pay. I'm not paying.
Net neutrality?
Net neutral. Shh, don't tell people about that. They'll get too
No,
mad.
I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah.
Next time. Alright, while you're doing that, I'm gonna refill my glass.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe 2 glasses.
Here, I'm just gonna look up what the most all-pro selections, NFL quarterbacks. Then I'll just sort by the ones that have made the Super Bowl and the ones who haven't. No, not that. Don't, no. Maybe. No, that's, what is this? It's kind of weird. Not really what I wanted, but yeah, it's not helpful. Maybe the
It probably didn't help to FaceTime someone else for 5 hours before this recording.
Oh no, I feel you. I was recording with Andrew for 3 hours before this.
Ah. Fascinating. Alright.
I'm feeling great actually. Let's see. Here, I'm close to finding this. Sort by.
My laptop is not sitting still. There we go. Alright.
Oh, there we go. That's my problem. I need to do any year. There we go. That should get me. No, that was stupid. Actually, I need to do total seasons. Okay, this should do it. Okay, so which ones aren't in the Hall of Fame? What? No, that's not true.
What did it say?
It said Vinny Testaverde.
He's not. He's not yet.
Yeah, I don't know if that's really correct though. Oh, maybe. So I think we basically exhausted anything that there is to talk about in the NFL.
Yeah, we did a lot.
Yeah, and you were worried we wouldn't have enough to talk about for all that time.
Well, no, not for the NFL, but
yeah. So just going down my outline that I have for us. What do I have next? Let's see. I gotta hunt this down. Where are you? There you are. Okay, so we did NBA and NFL. Great. So next I have Pokemon. That could be interesting.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow, what a change.
Yeah, I know. We're going from competitive sports to competitive sports. Okay. So, what's the favorite Pokemon that you've ever had?
I've ever had, like in a game or on a card.
Let's do both.
I didn't play the card game much, but I went to McDonald's as a little kid, and they gave out little collector cards, and I got a little Pikachu. So yeah, sure. I guess just because of the nostalgia effect, but my first Pokemon game was Diamond. So when I caught Dialga, that was quite a feat for me. And back then, you didn't know what IVs or EVs were, and you weren't trying to get the best stats or the best nature for that Pokemon, so I was just happy with catching it. So, Then I had to go back. I remember resetting the game because I didn't get the adamant orb behind him,
Hmm,
which boosts his Dragon and Steel stats for those you don't know. His move set that is Dragon and Steel.
indeed.
So yeah, that was big for me. Any catching any legendary is just it feels so satisfying after you. It's usually after the eighth gym.
Yeah, especially when you do it the right way and you're not like some cheap so that got like an action replay or something to catch Mass Spirit or Zelf. Like you actually just hunted them down around Kanto and
Who took Yuxi took a long time to catch because I just used the Master Ball on Esprit.
yeah.
A
Sorry, I
Zelf
said
like
Kanto. I meant Sinnoh.
you said Kanto. I didn't even
Yeah,
notice
I
that.
don't know why I said Kanto.
What are Kantos like three? The birds. That's a,
Kanto is the first generation location.
right. Which I think is the three birds.
Yeah,
Uh,
the crap. What is it?
Septos, Articuno, and
Yes, thank you.
wait, no, I think that's Johto.
Nope, that's the first one. Yeah, you might be right actually. Let me check.
I remember
Here.
like playing Soul Silver, caught Lugia, and then I caught the birds. No, no, I caught the dogs.
Yeah, I know the dogs were in. Yeah, we're talking about
No, that's Hoenn.
Ry-
That's
Riolu
the dogs. No, because Soul Silver you could go to Hoenn, so maybe that's the.
Hoenn. No, you mean Kano.
Oh no, Kanto. Yeah, but
I,
you could get a Hoenn starter.
yeah. Did you ever play Emerald? Emerald was a pretty good game.
I played the ROM on my phone when that whatever software I used was not blocked.
Yeah, I think everyone played that.
Yeah, everyone played it, and you could speed up time, and it made it go by so fast. And I
Yeah,
think I got to,
the Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno were Gen 1.
I didn't finish it. I think I got to where it caught Rayquaza, and then I just stopped. Also, what I did in Sapphire, which I loved Sapphire.
Mm.
Wow, what a good game.
Better than
Good,
Emerald?
good dialogue for Pokemon.
Hmm.
Better than what?
Better than Emerald? Because you don't
Probably,
usually see that.
probably. I would say it is. Yeah, it
Hmm.
was good.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe I just didn't take my time to appreciate Emerald. Um, well, I think Kyogre is just cooler than Rayquaza or Rayquaza, however you say it.
Oh yeah, because when wasn't it just that you could only capture Rayquaza, you couldn't capture Kyogre and Groudon?
I believe that's true. You might be able. Actually, no. You might be able to get all three.
Yeah,
If
because you
I'm
usually see that you can capture all three, but I'm not really sure. Here, let me. Can you capture Kyogre in Emerald?
I think Pokemon has gone. I think Pokemon has
Yeah, you can
retained it.
capture it in Emerald.
Yeah,
You were
I think
saying?
Pokemon has retained its fun factor, but I don't know. It's got a little more complicated with
Yeah, there's a
Z
lot. There's a lot of
moves,
depth.
Mega Evolution.
Yeah, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy about the Mega Evolutions.
Yeah, me neither. It's kind of broken. You take Rayquaza and then you evolve that and make it the most powerful Pokemon in the game.
Oh yeah, they don't even let you battle with Rayquaza in any of the metagames.
Yeah, you got to use a non-legendaries or semis like Latios.
No,
I think Dark.
I mean literally, they don't even let you battle with Mega Rayquaza in the legendaries. Like that's how
Oh,
overpowered that guy is.
yeah, he's pretty broken.
So,
I like
what has been the biggest thing you've picked up on in terms of strategy since you've developed half a mind?
half of mine in Pokemon.
Yeah,
Um, in video games. Have a cloister.
have a cloister. That's a good one.
Yeah, because it seems like every professional stinking has one.
Yeah, that's the only
Because
usable ice type.
it's got a decent special attack and it's just a tank and knows a multitude of moves.
Yeah,
So, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Lots of people have cloisters, and it can use protect and mirror shield. I
rapid
think it
spin,
can learn. What's that called? What's that move called?
ice beam.
Not counter, the special version of counter.
Oh,
Mirror something
mirror
or
shot?
something. Not mirror shot.
Mirror coat?
That's my guess. Oh gosh, it's gonna kill me. Mirror.
Might just be mirror.
No, it's called something mirror. Because Wobbuffet will use it. It might be mirror coat.
Yeah, I think that's mirror coat.
Oh, also Pokemon news. You can catch Ho-Oh in Pokemon Go now.
Oh, sweet. I'm gonna have to do that, even though I haven't played Pokemon Go in a year and a half.
Yeah, I don't even know if I have Pokeballs.
No, I don't either.
It's if I lived in Richmond, I'd be much into more
Oh yeah,
Pokemon.
because it's just not playable in the suburbs.
So it looks like Lugia did it too.
Oh, yeah, did you mean barrier?
Mirror. No, dang it. What are the counter moves in Pokemon?
I'm looking at all of the moves that it can
The
learn.
audience is probably shouting at us.
Yeah, I doubt enough of them actually know about Pokemon. I'd be impressed.
Probably.
Hmm.
Let's see. Called.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, if you ever need to know anything about Pokemon, Bulbapedia is the top choice.
No, Pokemon DB. It's way better.
Well, that's also good, but
Yeah, Bulbapedia just looks like a Wikipedia ripoff.
what about Cerebi? People don't know about Cerebi. Cerebi is awesome.
I don't know if I know that one. Oh, that website, yeah. I was like, wait, what? The Pokemon Cerebi?
Well, Cerebi is Japanese for Celebi.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. That was just a clever name.
Oh, this is memories going to this. Yeah. I used to go on Cerebi as a kid and look up, what are the Pokemon that are coming in the new game, and
I just used to look at the top 100 lists for each stat and be like, oh my god, how is what's his name? The little turtle guy always top in defense and special defense. Best special defense Pokemon. Here, I'm gonna gotta see what his name is. Shuckle.
oh god, yeah, that's
230 defense, 230 special defense. That's ridiculous.
Pain.
Sure, he only has 20 HP, but.
So I remember playing a Shuckle. What was his name? Playing a Shuckle in Diamond, and I had my Infernape, and I used close combat because I just wanted to kill it and get it over with, and it did like nothing. And then, because close combat lowers your defenses, it used like Rockler or something and just like killed me. And I said, "I hate you, Shuckle."
How far did you make it? Because the real measure of how good you are is the battle tower, unless you're like a hack and So
I didn't do the battle tower. I don't think.
So how far did you make it in the battle tower?
I don't remember even attempting the battle tower in Diamond.
Yeah.
I don't remember attempting it. I think I got to where probably the boss. I forgot his name. He had the Reggie Rock Ice and Steel. And I think I lost to him. What's his name? Brandon.
I don't know.
I want to call him Brandon.
The guy with the green shirt and not the green shirt, like the green trench coat and the yellow hair. Here, let me see his name.
No, yeah, he's got a green coat with white buttons and an orange collar and brown hair.
Where is this?
Yeah, this is him.
Palmer.
No, it's Brandon. His name is Brandon.
Are you sure? I'm looking at Palmer.
No, it's definitely not Palmer.
You're talking about the battle tower, right?
Palmer's in the new ones. They both wear the same clothing, but Brandon is the one who has the Reggies.
This is in Diamond?
This is in Sinnoh. Look up Brandon Pokemon and hit Google Images.
No, not Brandon Marshall. We moved past that.
You'll recognize him. He was in the anime, and he faced Paul.
And I don't watch the anime. Oh, this guy. He looks pretty similar. Yeah.
He destroyed Paul with his
This looks like a Kanto guy.
I think. Oh, he does have all the Reggies. He has all the Reggies and Regigigas.
Let's
So
see.
he's kind of broken.
No, this is an emerald.
Emerald.
Yeah, Pyramid King. Yep, he has the Reggies.
Well, yeah, I think he's in Sinnoh as well. I think in the
I
tower. I'm
I don't.
guessing. I don't remember doing much at the tower. I don't think I ever attempted.
Huh.
I felt happy with the game when because I logged.
Did you
I
get to
think I logged.
999?
How many hours did I log? What did you say?
Did you get to 999?
No, I logged. I think it was like 430 hours,
Oh, okay.
and which I mean that's like a long time. And I know I got Dialga to 100
Yeah.
just by facing those like advanced trainers every days that refresh every day.
Yeah, I got up to like 650 on my platinum.
Dang.
Yeah, but I also have like 350 on my white version also. But
I remember that.
I never really got past white because once you got to X and all the Mega Evolutions, I just wasn't crazy about that.
Yeah, I played up to Black 2.
Yeah.
Are you
White and Black were such good games.
you played White?
Yeah.
You like Zekrom more?
I don't really choose for the Pokemon. I usually just trade with my brother or something, and we both get it. Like one of us just restarts and trades the legendary.
Oh, makes sense.
You know, I mean,
Yeah, I thought Reshiram just looked so cool.
I've always gone for the darker types.
So I got that, and I remember doing I did an event at GameStop with my friend. We got a Jirachi, that new
Oh yeah, I
Draco.
got that one too. Yeah, that's the only one I ever went to a GameStop for.
Yeah, that was cool.
Then they might have gone out of business.
What GameStop is not a business.
They're close.
No, they're not.
I think they are.
Where are you gonna buy video games?
Online? Do you go in stores?
I guess that's kind of true, but like, where am I gonna buy a GameCube controller if mine breaks? Yeah, stuff like that.
No, I don't know.
Okay,
Your
online.
GameCube?
Yeah, I use the GameCube controller for Smash 4 and Melee.
Oh really? They still
Yeah,
accept GameCube controllers?
yeah. Well, you buy them on Amazon usually, but
Huh.
GameStop might go out of business actually.
Yeah, they have not, apparently 9 billion in revenue this year, but that's not good.
Yeah.
Like if you compare that to something like Best Buy that has 45 billion. Here, let me look at what Blockbuster had the year that it went out of business.
I don't know. It's interesting because like article is GameStop the next Blockbuster.
Here, I'll just do Blockbuster year by year revenue. Oh, yeah, revenue chart, that's a good one.
There's something satisfying about going into a video game store and just like picking out what you want and maybe testing it if you can, and then just buying it. It feels so crisp. Looking
Yeah.
at all the games and the consoles, and they're all lined up, organized, alphabetical. I don't know. That's just me. Plus, I had a birthday party at a what's it called, Play and Trade, which is like a Walmart. It's like a GameStop, but like Walmart quality, sort of like great value.
Yeah.
So, and we got to stay in there and play video games, like at the store, which was awesome. So, and you could like take new games out of the box and put them in your DS and play them. So I played like Pokemon Dungeon, and then I played Brawl with friends.
Oh, I really enjoyed one of those dungeon games. I'm not really sure which one I played. I think it was Mystery Dungeon 2, but that was fun.
I played Pokemon Ranger Guardian Signs. That game, it was awesome. So good.
I'm trying to see which Ranger game I played. Let's see.
And then I was gonna play. Shut it off. Pokemon Ranger Guardian Signs. If I played that right now, I would feel so nostalgic. What a good game.
Yeah.
Plus, I don't even remember the mechanics. I just remember the story. That's how you know it's like a good game. You got to face Arceus and with Latios and everybody. You got to like ride on a Raikou. Like it was so awesome. What a good game. Yeah,
Yeah, I
mining
played
for
Shadows of Almia. Yeah, that was a good game. I got stuck on it after
that was really good.
I got stuck after a little while and got sick of it.
Yeah, it was. They were like
It was a real hard game.
some of those puzzles were hard, or like you had to just get good. Get good.
Yeah, really.
Could you? How did you train Pokemon to make them stronger? Is that what happened? Oh no, you had to.
No, you had to like capture Pokemon all the
I
time.
remember you had to circle them.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
surprised I didn't get RSI from that. You had to go so
What
fast.
what did I buy? I bought Pokemon Rumble for the 3DS,
Oh, I never did that.
and it was like it's weird because you're like in a big group and you have to like attack people in a big group style. Pokemon Rumble Blast is what I got. I believe. It's okay.
What is it
Okay.
about?
You basically start off with a small pack of Pokemon, and then you can like catch more by beating up other Pokemon, and then they join your pack. That's basically it. Pokemon. Did Shadows of Almia have Darkrai?
Yes, it did.
That's my guess. If it's
Yeah, I don't remember that perk, but maybe I just didn't get that far into the game.
it looks good. It's Sinnoh based.
Yeah. Gotta love Sinnoh.
It actually looks really nice. I'm impressed.
Would you ever consider picking it up today?
What?
Would you ever consider picking up the game today?
I might. Dude, ooh, cool. Is it the same style where you like circle the Pokemon to catch it?
Yeah.
I'm looking at screenshots. Regigigas, the Reggies, other fire types. Spoilers to anyone who wants to play a 2008 Pokemon game.
Yeah, look out.
You get Polion. Yeah, it looks like there's like gym leaders. I do like me some Togekiss. Yeah, wow. Manaphy, good.
That was always a fun Pokemon.
I get some major nostalgia, just like when I was 13, I played Monster Hunter for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which is awesome. That's when I first learned that video games can have awesome soundtracks.
Oh yeah. When you look at a game like Sonic 06, that has one of the best soundtracks in any game ever, and some of the worst gameplay as well. But it's really impressive.
06 soundtrack.
Yeah, just the theme song is fantastic. Like, it's one of the best I've ever heard in any video game. I mean, aside from just the Mario themes, but you know.
Why the soundtrack is $75 on eBay?
Oh, well, just go on YouTube. It's not. Yeah, just like His World is awesome.
His World. Let's see what this is. Try not to make it. I'm gonna play it. Let's see.
Well, hang on a second. You better pause that. I'm not gonna be paying royalties to Nintendo for that. Yeah, just mute your thing. Alright, so he's probably listening to the beauty of His World right now. I was actually thinking of having it be one of the songs I would play at the beginning of this. Yeah, what'd you think?
I muted you for a second to. Oh wait, can I mute you on this?
You can. I don't know if you can mute me, but
there's a blue microphone. All right, here. Let me. How was that? Did it mute it?
I don't know. For some reason, I'm a bit out of sync now. Like it's playing back the sound of me.
Oh.
Why, did you do something?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we're fine. I just paused it and unpaused it. So did you listen to it, or?
No, you said that I want royalties.
Oh,
So
okay,
I was
well,
like, oh,
yeah, we can just worry about it later.
Because Sega's gonna sniff us out.
Yeah, you never know. Of all the stuff that's been going on in YouTube right now.
What's going on in YouTube?
Oh, just a bunch of controversy. Yeah, like the whole adpocalypse that's going on with a bunch of random creators getting flagged for no reason, just for having controversial content that some algorithm decided is controversial.
I think they lowered the ad revenue output.
Oh yeah.
How much?
I heard it was something like 25%.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
So I heard, some of the smaller people I've subbed to were like, I'm not doing YouTube anymore.
Yeah, I mean, it just doesn't make sense monetarily.
I just think that I just looked up Markiplier's net worth, and it showed the oldest picture of Jacksepticeye. look
Well,
up look up Mark look up Markiplier net worth on Google.
I don't think it's going to be affecting him that much. It's not like he has very controversial. Oh my god, that's a really bad picture of him too.
I know.
He looks like he has mumps.
This is Jacksepticeye has a larger net worth than Markiplier because he gets more views, pulling in 4 million a year from his hit YouTube channel.
Jeez, 4 million. That's ridiculous.
Dang.
And I say that's ridiculous while Hollywood actors are making like 20 million a year.
Markiplier has raised over 1 million for charity. That's cool.
And then basketball players are making like 40 million a year. So
Yeah, I mean, you think about how much PewDiePie might make in a year.
oh, probably like 10 million. It's not crazy.
His net worth he earned apparently 12 million in 2015.
Whoa, that's a lot. It's got to be a lot of sponsored content, but still.
Smosh makes a lot, even with who left? Anthony left.
What channels do you watch most?
I watch a lot of I'm a nerd. I watch a lot of Super Smash Brothers 4 highlights from like the major tournaments.
Okay.
So I know like a lot about that. I'll watch if I watch gaming, I watch some of Mark and some of Jack, but not. I don't watch much gaming at all.
Okay.
Yeah. I watch some sports stuff. Yeah, like ACC highlights.
Oh yeah.
I follow them. I'll see like card tricks.
I still want to see that snap thing. That snap trick is so awesome.
Card flourishes. Oh yeah, the snap change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to teach myself that.
It's fun. It took like 3 hours. 3 hours to just get the movement down, and then I had to perfect like getting the
just hiding it.
Yeah, that sucks so much. But yeah. Anyways, the snap change. Yeah, it's a good one. What was I gonna look up or just say?
Maybe we were gonna look up Miami losing to Pitt again.
Oh god! Wait, we'll not get Miami. Just beat number 2 in the playoff again. Because because Pitt needs to feel like they need to screw everybody over.
Yeah.
Surprised you know this. You kept up with college sports.
Not really. I just I don't know. I try and keep up with it on 538 just because they have like a whole projection thing for who's going to make the college football playoffs. You might actually want to check it out. It's an interesting read.
But, what do you think about it? What do you think about the top 4?
I can check real quick. Let's see.
I know the top.
Well, I mean, I can probably guess. What is it like? Georgia, Ohio State. Who else? Oklahoma.
Yep.
There's one more. It's gonna be from the crap. What division?
ACC.
Oh, ACC. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Clemson.
Yep. So the order is number 1 Clemson, number 2 Oklahoma, number 3 Georgia, and number 4 Alabama. Who beat out Ohio State, who won their division their conference with 2 losses. Alabama did not win their division and has 1 loss and a weaker schedule. So apparently it was a heated debate in the playoff conference room.
Let me pull up their predictions thing. Okay, yeah, so they have. Wait, that's not right. Is that right? Oh, did they? Did the selection committee already choose?
Yep, they already chose.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say. Really, they chose. Oh, that's interesting. So Ohio State isn't in it?
That is correct.
Oh, that's really interesting.
Ohio State is number 5.
Huh.
So I guess they thought the second best SEC team is better than the number 1 Big Ten team. Oh wait, is that Big Ten? Yes, Big Ten.
Has Georgia already played Alabama?
Georgia?
Yeah.
Georgia didn't. No, Georgia did not play Alabama this season.
Oh, okay, then yeah, they're fine. I was gonna say, are they gonna have another LSU Alabama thing going on where they play each other like 3 times in the season?
What
That was horrible.
was I gonna say? So it's gonna be interesting if you didn't know. In the playoff bracket, 1 and 4 play, and then 2 and 3 play, and
Yeah,
then the
yeah,
winner of both of those play. So
yeah. I understand the system.
okay, I didn't know. Oh, yeah. Do you watch it?
No, I don't watch it all. I don't even watch basketball. I just talked to you for like an hour about basketball without having watched a single game this season.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive that I know that much then.
Yeah. I don't watch much either, but yeah, we're not experts to anyone listening to this.
No.
Um,
If you want to call us experts, we'll take it though.
we're just goofy kiddos.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? So national rematch of last year goes Clemson beat Alabama,
Oh
and
yeah,
before
yeah.
that, Alabama beat Clemson. But now, starting off the playoff, a little different. 1 and 4, Alabama not being the top dog, Clemson being the national champion, defending their title.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting, and they're fighting to stay alive in the playoff, not to win it all.
Mm-hmm.
So then we have a very interesting, let's see, Oklahoma and Georgia. That'll be. Oklahoma has finally fixed their defense, and they have the best offense in all of college football under probably Heisman winner Baker Mayfield. Even though I hate his guts,
Whoa, why?
he's a punk. He's disrespectful.
Huh.
He if you didn't see or hear about it,
You know.
they destroyed like a team that sucks. He was like 2-10, and to their bench, he flipped the bird, and then he grabbed his crotch and pelvic thrusted it at the
What?
bench.
Why?
Uh-huh. I
Is
don't
there
know.
any
Look up
reason?
Baker Mayfield Kansas gesture or something like that.
Why'd you do
He's
that?
just a he's just a butthead.
Oh no, we
Even
had
if
to have a
he's the
reason.
best.
You don't just grab your crotch for no reason. I mean, Marshawn Lynch never grabbed his crotch for no reason. He had like a jock itch or, just as he's going into near
No, like
the.
he made an obscene gesture.
Yeah, let me see this. Hmm.
Yeah, it's like before.
What is he doing?
No, look, he's like if you
Jeez,
look
he
at his
really
graphic,
grabbed that thing.
he's yelling at the bench.
He's kind of short too.
He's like mad at their bench
What
because
is he
they were
doing?
like tied pretty close into the game, and then it's like 27-3,
I mean, what? You just got a little itchy, or
and he's like, no, he's a jerk. Oh, Baker Mayfield reached out the handshake, and the Kansas players just like didn't handshake, and then he started clapping. But I mean, I guess they
oh,
didn't shake back. But no one likes him.
I hate those
Like
people.
nobody likes him.
You just clap at somebody. Oh, that's not great.
No, nobody likes him. Nobody.
Hmm.
Nobody. He's a punk, and people don't think he could get the Heisman, but he might not because he's a punk, and the Heisman's about being a good player and being sportsmanlike.
Yeah, what's an example of that happening before? Like with just a punk who was doing fantastic, and then like them not getting the MVP.
Not getting out of the Heisman.
Not just Heisman, like
I
in
can
any
tell you,
sport.
and I think of punk. Kind of think of like Johnny Manziel a little bit because
Yeah.
when the Heisman was a good kid at his school and joined the NFL,
Oh, they didn't know he
and
was a punk at the time. They should have, but trying to think of one in basketball.
he did apologize. He apologized on Twitter about the gesture.
Yeah, wow, that really cleared it up.
Let me see. I am extremely sorry for how I carried myself today. I am
Like
sorry to the
carried.
Kansas fans, coaches, and players for disrespecting them. I'm sorry to Sooner fans for not representing our university the way I should.
I'm sorry for not washing my hands after I did that.
I am sorry to any parent that had their kids watching. I was not good and inspiring role model that I aspired to be. What I did was unacceptable and in turn, it's cut off.
I'm very sorry, kids. That stuff should be happening in your own bedroom and not on the football field.
Hmm?
I don't know.
Hey, you want to learn about the birds and the bees from Baker Mayfield?
flipping the birds and the bees, apparently. Oh, man.
Change up. I saw the cover of Sports Illustrated this week.
Ooh. Nobody cares about that anymore.
Hey, I read.
Oh, you do?
Sports Illustrated.
Oh, sorry. Have I offended you?
Nope.
Okay.
Let's see.
Yeah, what do you think about ESPN? Do you think they're going in the tank just like the rest of TV?
Why do you think TV's going into the tank?
I don't know. Their demographics are kind of running low. Or should I say getting old?
Demographic. No, I don't think TV's in no position to die.
What do you mean?
Everyone watches TV.
Everybody? I don't watch TV.
Many people watch TV.
True Love doesn't watch TV.
Well, okay.
I couldn't tell you anybody in our grade that watches TV, actually.
Yeah, I can tell you someone. I can name like a random person in our grade who watch, and they probably watch TV.
Who?
I watch it on occasion. I watch it for like my favorite shows and Battle of the Brains, and I use the TV. Well, yeah, but sports. I don't know. Sports is not broadcast anywhere else. That's the thing.
I don't know. I've been doing online sports, and that's worked really well. There are actually a couple of great pirating websites.
Great.
Oh wait, I probably shouldn't be saying that crap. Yeah, we might want to snip that part.
Down. ESPN's going to take his thing. Not ESPN. We do not associate or affiliate with ESPN. So what was I going to say? To watch sports, you watch on a powerhouse network like ABC or NBC, CBS, one of those, Fox, or you watch on the ESPN.
Or a Russian website.
If you don't have a TV, you can watch it on your phone, and ESPN still makes money with the app.
Yeah, I saw that they only had like 6 million people, though. That's not that many.
6 million people? What? Like employees?
No, in terms of how many people watch ESPN.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's not great. Because there's more than 6 million people watching sports.
Yeah, that's true. What do you think about how much money? What channel is the Super Bowl on? NBC or CBS?
I want to say NBC, but I'm not really sure. No, CBS. It is CBS.
Yep. They bring in the money.
Actually, how were the Olympic revenues this year? That's a good barometer.
Talk about how Super Bowl commercials are no longer funny.
Okay, here, let me read for you. I just looked up Olympics ratings, and what do you think came up first? So, worse for the Peacock, despite a plethora of gold medal performances from superstars such as Gabby Douglas, Michael Phelps, and Katie Ledecky, the Rio Games rank as the lowest rated Summer Olympics since Sydney 2000. But just starting off with worse for the Peacock. Someone tell Baker Mayfield about that one.
That's a microcosm of the internet.
Yeah.
Wait, is it No, it's Is it macro or micro for that term?
Microcosm, because it's a smaller version.
Yes.
Oh, stupid ads.
Stupid ads.
Yeah, poor Rio. Brazil is going to be suffering big time from their investment in the World Cup and then the Olympics so soon.
Yeah, that's not very good for them. Yeah, there were a lot of protesting in Rio because you got the giant stadium and these fancy hotels, and right next to it, like literally right next to it, is just these slums.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's not good. Decline to 25.4 million from 31.1 million. I'm trying to figure out if that's cumulative or like one day or.
I don't know.
Get closing ceremonies.
Oh. Who watches the closing ceremony?
I don't know. That was a bad one.
You watch the opening to hear that awesome trumpet theme, and you see the dude run with the torch.
Yeah.
And then you watch the games with the Americans in it, and then you some of the games. I watch the ping pong. Ping pong is fun to watch.
Oh, yeah, ping pong's great.
Awesome. They go boom, 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 boom. Sometimes, just because for the heck of it, like ESPN2 has Chinese ping pong on it. because it's like the finals, and they're just like moving at the speed of light.
Yeah, I've watched some of those online and like just highlights of like the greatest rallies ever. Those are awesome.
Yeah. I'm gonna look that up on YouTube. Greatest ping pong rallies or ping pong
Yeah, so
games.
am I. I don't think I've actually looked that up before. Here, I'm not gonna watch it right now because I'll get too enamored by it. But
Yeah.
oh, actually, I don't know the. Oh, you know what's awesome too? Some of those not racquetball, badminton rallies.
I don't know how fast badminton
Oh,
can
it's
get.
not that fast, but it's so awesome because like they like just wail away at it, and then it slows down so quickly, and like
That's true.
they just hit it
Yeah,
perfectly.
they hit it and then it gotta adjust to the speed. And
Yeah, I don't know. I used to be
volleyball's pretty
really good at
fast.
badminton.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Were you D1
no, but I was
Division
destroying
One?
Alfie, so I think there's something to be said for that.
Oh, in in gym class.
No, not for gym class. I didn't do gym.
Wait, where was this?
No, I just went over to her house a couple times, and
And freshman year or
uh,
sophomore
uh
or when?
in between freshman and sophomore
You
and
don't
junior.
you don't talk much anymore. I couldn't imagine you coming to your house and just playing badminton.
Yeah, no,
Hey,
it's kind of sad actually. I honestly, half the reason I started this podcast thing was as an excuse to fix my relationship with her because I really haven't been happy with it.
oh darn.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I just felt like there wasn't enough. I don't want to say
Sustenance.
commitment, but just like attention on both sides.
Sustenance.
And like you don't get
Is
much more attention than recording for a podcast.
is sustenance a good word
No, that makes it
for it?
sound like I'm eating something.
Not enough support, foundation, not
Uh,
enough love,
effort. Effort would be a good word.
effort.
I mean, it sounds a little harsh, but
Has she been on the podcast?
no, I've actually texted her the other night to try and get her on. I haven't heard back.
Are you gonna?
And
Yeah,
I'm not
alright.
gonna be a dick about it and just keep pressuring her, but
Yeah, I feel.
I don't know, maybe I should.
All right. We'll see. Oh, this got off topic.
Yeah,
Where were
no,
where are we? Baker
I've been
Mayfield.
I've been trying to hunt down the TV viewership decline this entire time, and I still haven't found it.
I see.
Uh,
Well, I like it when we add a humorous side to the podcast.
yeah. I think you guys like that.
It's what the people like. They don't want to hear jargon all day
Yeah, they don't want to
and
hear us just talking about Baker
sayings.
Mayfield grabbing his crotch.
They like to hear. Oh, maybe some people hate Baker Mayfield.
Oh. Okay, I'm giving up on that TV rating thing. Apparently, they're keeping it pretty tight-lipped.
Oh, classified.
Yeah, just like Baker Mayfield. Okay.
Oof. Yeah.
I'm not gonna go back to Pokemon now. That feels a little like that was a little half hour ago. But what about
Gosh, it was. Yeah.
what
Let's
about
talk
Star
about
Wars? Oh well, actually,
Digimon.
wait here. What do you got?
Repeat what you just said.
No, I want to hear what you were about to say.
I said Digimon.
Oh, Digimon.
It's
Okay, we're
like
moving
about
on. So about Star Wars and not Digimon.
Digimon,
No, nope,
Bakugan,
no
Yu-Gi-Oh,
Digimon. I'm not talking
Pokemon
about that.
Brawl, K card set, K card open. All right. Anyways,
Anyways, Star Wars. So
oh,
that new movie's coming out. You excited?
I'd be more excited if you had seen all the Star Wars movies.
Don't worry, I know plenty about them. If I showed you anything this
So you
past,
just you know the plot, but you didn't see the Force Awakens.
I saw some of the highlights. That's actually not true. I didn't see a single highlight, but I
The,
saw some of the
the highlights.
pictures.
Who posts movie highlights like the important scene?
No, just
Gosh.
like a couple scenes, not like the highlights.
So, well, but you know everything that's happened.
I know most of what's happened.
So you've seen six, correct?
I've seen one.
Have you seen episodes 4, 5, and 6?
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while.
Stuff.
Like I'm sure you
Have you seen episodes?
I've seen all of them, but like I haven't seen them in a long time. I really need to find someone to just sit down with and watch them all.
Your mother. Why do you
No,
need
I'm not
somebody?
sitting down with my mother, Bill.
Why do you need somebody? You want to have a analysis with each other while you
Yeah,
do it?
that'd be great. But no, I need like a motivation to actually do it because it's a long time sink, which I say while doing like a 100-page report on
But
the Star Wars The
I
Clone
watched
Wars
all.
series.
Have you seen episodes 1, 2, and 3?
Yeah, yeah. I grew up with those.
So you saw those, and you
Yeah,
saw 4 and 6 later, but you haven't seen The Force Awakens, which
no,
is
I haven't
like
seen Rogue One either.
uh, Force Awakens is arguably better than like episode like 6 and
Yeah,
1, 2, and 3
episode
for
6
sure.
wasn't great either.
And then Rogue One was just fantastic.
Hmm. You should listen to the CGP Grey review on on Rogue One. He was decidedly less positive about
I
Rogue
think
One.
7 is better than Rogue One, yes, but Rogue One just feels different because it's not like perfect Star Wars layout format.
What do you mean?
Might have been a little rushed in development. Well, it doesn't feel like Star Wars episode this. What's happening? Like, it feels like a side story, but it is.
Yeah, I mean it was an ambitious effort.
I think it felt. Well, it didn't feel rushed, but maybe like it came out very shortly after The Force Awakens.
No, it didn't. It came a year after The Force Awakens.
Only 1 year.
Yeah,
I guess unless they started development. As long as development's not rushed.
I mean they
Rushed
better not have been
development.
rushed. They had like 5 years before they even brought out The Force Awakens.
All right. Anyways, I'm excited for 8. Don't think anything's gonna be revealed, like who Rey's father is, Finn's father.
Yeah, no,
Heck, Poe
I don't
Dameron's
think that's what
father.
they're looking to do.
Um,
What do you think the
uh,
movie's going to be about?
I don't know, and that's a good thing because they've done a good job at not revealing the plot as Star Wars does, which is good.
Oh, really?
But
I've seen a lot of speculation that seems pretty spot on for what it's going to be about.
I don't really know.
Do you really want to
I'm
know? Because like I
I'm
don't
gonna
like.
get no. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I'm gonna
Okay,
guess
yeah, I
like
won't tell you.
Finn is kidnapped or something.
Yeah, no, I won't tell you.
That's my guess. Don't tell me. Well, I
It's
know
certainly out there though.
out there. Well, at the beginning of the movie will tell it for me in giant scrolling letters
Yeah, that's true.
with yellow letters with music behind it.
Yeah,
John
maybe
Williams.
red if they want to make it look evil.
Oh gosh,
It is the Last Jedi.
the last Jedi.
No, not shitty.
Jedi.
Uh,
Does episode 9 have a title yet?
I don't know.
I don't
Maybe it
think so.
has. And probably not, because it took until like March to get the Last Jedi.
Like Han Solo has been confirmed is in production. I think Boba
Oh
Fett is
God,
still.
they did make the Han Solo movie. Oh,
Yeah.
I really didn't want that to happen.
Do you know what the actor looks like?
Don't care. Han Solo is not one of my favorites. Oh man, really?
No, I want you. All right.
Okay, so here's one idea for episode 9. Wait, we found another Jedi? Episode 9, Pass on What You Have Learned. Episode 9, A New Empire Strikes Revenge on the Last Awakening of the Jedi Clones' Revenge. Episode 9, A New Jedi Ultra. Episode 9, The Last Jedi Returns, in reference to Episode 6. Episode 9, Whoa, hey, we found this other Jedi.
Hey, all right. Are you in Google?
Yeah.
I want you to look up. Just look up Alden, Alden, and then the last name should show up, and it's Alden Ehrenreich.
Alright. Crap, I forget his name already. What was it?
Alden, Alden.
Okay. Enrique?
Ehrenreich. It should be in the autofill.
Yeah. This guy looks like a drug addict.
Click images.
Oh no, it's worse. He looks like a Twilight person.
Yeah, he's your new Han Solo.
Oh, wait, no, it's even worse than that. He looks like a drugged up Leonardo DiCaprio who also didn't shave.
He looks like a young Vince Vaughn. If Vince Vaughn was more feminine,
If Vince Vaughn was more fat.
gosh, yeah. I
If
don't see him as
if
Han
Vince Vaughn
Solo.
did hormone replacement therapy, that would be this guy.
Does he look like Han Solo? Because I don't think he looks like Han Solo. And he has
No, he
aftershave.
doesn't. Somebody
He has
face
5%
shot.
shadow.
You look up his face photoshopped onto Han Solo's. It doesn't really look like
Yeah,
him.
I saw it. I saw it. But it has a good cast. Donald Glover, Woody Harrelson, Paul Bettany, Warwick Davis. So,
Yeah. So going back to the episode 9 names, sorry, we're out of Jedi. Episode 9, no, there isn't ever. Episode 9, wait, we found more Jedi. Oh,
oh
and
my
just
god.
one more. Episode 9, Revenge of the Tauntauns.
Well, I think episode 8, Revenge of the
Yeah.
Episode 8, the Last Jedi is not going to die because that's not how it works. It's just episode 9, the Last Jedi is still alive because of plot armor. Clearly. Like, we know Rey's not going to die. Finn
Well, is
could
she a
die.
Jedi?
Or, oh, Rey had the Force Awakens in her, or maybe it's Finn. We still don't really know yet, do we? Does people, no, people think it's Finn who is like the Jedi.
Oh, really? It's interesting.
So,
I hope he doesn't die.
Lucasfilm boss is disappointed with Alden Ehrenreich's performance as Han Solo.
Oh, that's not good.
Oof.
Really? Well, that's what they get for trying to do a Han Solo movie.
Set for release in May.
Oh, in May? Oh, that's interesting.
May 25th. That's
Oh,
about the time.
that's terrible. They should have done May the 4th. Oh, maybe they're using that to build a pipe.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm seeing The Last Jedi December 19th.
Oh, sweet. What day is it? Is that on the Thursday?
No, it is.
Oh, that's on Tuesday. What are you doing, man? It's like 5 days later.
Club going up. They said the Last Jedi tone will be closer to the originals, 4, 5, and 6.
What is that supposed to mean?
It's going to be dark.
Huh. Well, that would go along with my thinking.
It's already been. They've done a good job releasing every 2 years. That's pretty good for such a high quality movie.
Every 2 years?
Yeah.
Oh, you just mean in terms of mainline?
Well, The Force Awakens was released like Christmas 2015.
Yeah. Then 2016, Rogue One. 2017, Last Jedi. 2018.
You know what I mean? I meant like pure episodes. Episode 8.
Yeah. So mainline. Okay.
Deadpool. We got a lot of good movies in 2018.
Yeah, I'm so excited for Black Panther. Like, that might be a movie I'm actually going to see.
It looks really. What? Did you grow up reading Black Panther?
No, but for some reason I've been excited for it for like a year and a half now. I really don't know why.
Did you watch Civil War at all?
No.
Dang. So Deadpool 2, we have a Predator reboot. Oh lord. The Incredibles 2.
Oh, I'm really not excited for that. They're gonna ruin it.
Oh gosh, these are all like straight up Marvel movies. Black Panther, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Infinity War, Ready Player One. That's what I'm ready for. That's a good one. That should be good.
I've been a True Love is pretty excited for that as well.
Ready Player One.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know the plot?
No, not at all. He told me to read a synopsis of it, and I need to do that.
I'll tell you right now. Imagine.
Oh, spoilers for Ready Player One, everybody.
It's not a floor. If you saw the trailer, it's fine.
But if you didn't,
you see. Imagine dystopia, but then it's in the future. Dystopia. Things are crumbling around you, but you have a. Excuse me. Like a virtual reality system that ports your like almost like your mind into another world, and you can create whatever you want. That's basically Ready Player One. So you're actually standing at home, or sitting at home, and you put like it looks like an Oculus Rift you put around your head, and you're transported to this giant dimension, basically a whole other planet where you do whatever you want. And like the trailer, you see Deathstroke, you see Harley Quinn, the Iron Giant, like video game
As in like the
characters.
metal guy from the children's movies about the nukes.
Yeah,
Wait, really?
exactly. But this is the cool thing. Anything like you see a Gears of War character, I think. You see the Tron light cycle. Like it's an awesome trailer.
Oh, you got to
It's
be
awesome.
kidding me!
What?
It's actually the Iron Giant.
Yeah, I know. Like it's the Iron Giant. Like that's the cool thing.
How did they get? How are they allowed to do that legally?
What? Do what weekly?
Use the Iron Giant. He's a proprietary.
Well, what studio is it? The
I don't know,
studio
but you
made
can't just steal our movie studios' characters.
well, but you if it's oh my the music is composed by John Williams and Alan Silvestri. So that'll be a good soundtrack.
Ooh, Brad Bird did it. Good for them. Warner Brothers.
Yeah, Warner Brothers
Yeah, you
did
can't just
the Iron
steal
Giant.
Warner Brothers' character. You must have had to pay mad royalties on that.
No, wait, I think Ready Player One is Warner Brothers.
Oh, wait, okay, well, that makes sense.
That's what I'm trying to say. I think that's true.
Okay, well, if that's the case, then yeah, obviously they're just going to borrow the character.
Let's see. Let me tell you the studio. It's also Steven Spielberg directed.
Yeah, I saw that. That's good for him.
So I'm expecting it to be pretty. It looks really good.
Would you?
Warner Brothers. Yeah, Warner Brothers. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. What?
If you could only watch movies, TV, or Netflix for the rest of your life, no, that's stupid because you would just choose Netflix. Would you choose movies or TV?
Probably movies. Well, wait. If they cost the same the rest of my life, I'd pick movies.
Yeah, it costs the same.
But it would depend. Oh gosh, guess what? Oh wait, Fantastic Beasts 2. Okay, that's stupid. Aquaman.
They're making a Fantastic Beasts 2? Isn't the Harry Potter thing?
Yep. Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald.
Did anyone watch that?
Release date November 16th, 2018.
Oh, that's terrible.
Ready Player One, March 30th, 2018. Thank you. Indiana Jones 5. July
Wait,
10th,
really?
2020.
Yep. Oh man.
And Harrison Ford's in it.
Oh man, if he doesn't die by then.
Indiana Jones 5. Shia LaBeouf character not returning.
I wonder why.
All right. I'll be right back. Give me a few minutes. I gotta go get more water.
Yeah, sure.
Gotta rest my throat out. It's starting to hurt.
Yeah, I gotta use the bathroom.
Sorry.
One. God, that stupid Han Solo movie, man. You know, like, why have they not done a Darth Plagueis movie or something? He's such a better character.
People know who he is though.
Yeah, who cares? They know who Luke Skywalker is, and even everyone's getting sick of him by now.
It's just because I don't know. You're adapted to the big screen, and people like you. It's how people make money.
Yeah. Well,
what's going to make more money? Another like Luke Skywalker development story, or a Darth Plagueis Oregon movie?
Yeah, don't do an Oregon story.
Darth Plagueis. A Darth Plagueis origin movie.
Even Darth Plagueis needs a kidney. Yeah, don't do that one. I'd love to see it though. The Darth Plagueis book was so good.
Was it?
Yeah, you need to read it. Sometime. Or at least get the audio. Actually, the audiobook was fantastic too. I don't know who they got to do.
Did it have voice actors and everything?
Yeah, I don't know who did the voice, but they did a great job.
All right.
You sounded pretty evil.
How long is it?
The book? I think it's like 440. Which I don't want to hear you complaining about. You were just reading it.
Yeah, but I took a break from it.
You couldn't even finish it.
You took a break from what? I took a break from it. From what? I'm like 350 out of whatever, almost 1200.
Oh God. What's your words per minute?
Oh yeah, I don't calculate my words per minute.
Why don't you don't like look over at the clock and see like, oh, I read like 10 pages?
I'll say, oh, I read 20 pages in how many minutes, but it's not like I'm calculating and doing the math.
No, I know, but it's not. The standard for the amount of words per page is very average. It's, or what is it? Average words per page in a book. Let's see. 250 to 300 words per page. So yeah.
Oh, 300 words a minute?
No, but 300 words per page.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, that's the average.
Yeah.
350. That can't, no, well, it is probably more than that because it is wide and long.
I don't know.
You know,
So
I like a Darth Maul.
You like the Darth? You like the Darth Maul?
Yeah, would you want a Darth Maul origin movie and like his relationship with his brother?
He's actually in Darth Plagueis for a while.
Well,
they could do that in the Darth Plagueis movie.
Is he young in the Plagueis movie?
Oh yeah. It comes before the events of the Phantom Menace, so yeah, it starts out when Darth Maul was like 2 years old, and he's getting raised by Sidious, and then Sidious kind of screws him over.
So he was taken from his parents?
And technically his mom gave him away, but
Interesting. I'm still hyped about Ready Player One, but I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Yeah. For the new trilogy, what time in the Star Wars? Well, actually, do you know much about the extended universe?
With it, fought Darth Vader to a lightsaber draw. That's all I know.
Do you know anything about the Yuuzhan Vong War?
The repeat news? No, I don't.
The Yuuzhan Vong War.
Nope.
Okay, then yeah, you're probably not going to be able to answer this effectively, but I was going to see what time period you thought the new trilogy movie should be.
Like, do you know what it's probably going to be?
I'm assuming it's going to be Old Republic because that's what everyone wants it to be, and that would make a lot of money. But they also could just do something completely new.
Old Republic is before episode 4, right?
Before episode 1, it's like.
Oh, duh.
Yeah, it's like the Knights of the Old Republic game.
I haven't even played that game. So is it like the growth of Sidious and Plagueis?
No, it's like way before that. It's like here, let me look it up. I don't know.
I can tell you anything.
I want to say it's like 10,000 years before the Battle of Yavin, but I'm not really sure. It's like the time of Darth Revan, and if you know who those guys are. Okay.
I remember hearing.
25,000 BBY to 1,000 BBY. But mainly like 5,000 BBY. Oh, maybe not, actually. It looks like it's more like 4,000 BBY, so yeah.
What is BBY?
Before Battle of Yavin. Yeah, before Battle of Yavin, so.
What's the significance of the Battle of Yavin?
I don't know, a lot of people consider it to be like like a big climax in the Republic history, which, I mean, it kind of isn't, but, mainly it's just the first big events in Star Wars' history, in terms of cinematically.
Oh. Alright.
So do you agree? Do you think they should go Old Republic, or should they go with something
new?
It'd be
interesting. I'd rather see something that shapes Episode 1, and then instead of seeing something brand new.
Yeah, because I feel like they would go even farther in the future if they did something brand new.
Like doing that, it's also harder, and critics are going to be more critical to make sure they shape Episode 1 correctly. They shape a very mediocre movie correctly.
Yeah. I don't know. Whenever I think of the prequels now, I just think of the Red Letter Media reviews. I don't know if you've seen them, but like they make the prequels look genius.
Yeah, I just think of stupid Jar Jar Binks.
It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, it was.
I don't know. The Clone Wars series has given me a new appreciation for him.
I'd love to see an adaptation of the Clone Wars.
Oh yeah. No, actually, no. You know what? No, I think the Clone Wars are fine as it is.
You really don't want to see Ahsoka Tano on the big screen?
No, I'm
Like, no,
fine. I'm
that's
fine with it. I think it's great for what it is. It's like a bunch of mini arcs that serve as their own movies on their own, and it could have way more Star Wars runtime, which makes it better than the movies in my book.
you're kind of right.
I mean, if you ask me, would you take all six of the Star Wars, all seven, I guess, of the Star Wars movies, or just the Clone Wars? I'd be tempted to go with the Clone Wars. It'd be tight, but I'd probably take it.
Hmm.
Do you have a here? I was going to ask you this. What's your top five Star Wars: The Clone Wars episodes?
I can't tell you because I haven't watched all of it.
Oh yeah, that's right. You need to watch all of it. Well, so
Yeah.
far,
So far, I like the one. What was it called? The clones fight this giant monster.
there's a couple of those.
I just like season 2,
Is it the Zilla Beast?
perhaps. Also, the one I like the one with the hive mind that overtook the crew, but it was also like kind of creepy and gross.
Oh yeah, that one. Where's that? Brain Invaders. Yeah, that one was pretty dark.
Yeah, pretty creepy.
That was one of their first four-part arcs.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna say I like the one anything with Asajj Ventress because I like Ventress.
Oh, well, you'll really start to like Ventress later on.
Cool. I know she turns like doesn't she become like an anti-hero kind of, or she just becomes like independent with her sisters?
Yeah, she's a bit of an anti-hero.
Yeah, I like her. She's cool. I like the voice actress, whoever she is. Very interesting voice. Um, what do I want to say?
Nika Futerman. Oh, good job, Nika. Yeah, what did you think of the bounty hunter episodes that ended season one and started season two? I thought those were pretty good.
I'm trying to remember. They were okay, I think.
I mean, compared to the rest of season one.
I do like, season 1 was it was alright. It's like each season gets better, basically.
Oh yeah. It just keeps going up.
Do they ever decline?
Nope,
they ever get
just
worse?
keeps going up. Except for like one
Okay,
arc
fair.
in episode in like season five that kind of sucked, but you can just skip that one.
That one episode.
Yeah, like there was like this one arc that they did where it was just like R2 and a bunch of astromechs and like this weird general that was like a foot tall, and like they were just going around in like these random planets, and it didn't really make sense, and they were just alone for 4 episodes, and it was bad.
4 episodes is that like a quarter of a season?
No, well, yeah, I shouldn't be saying that. It's like 18%, so like a six, because like it's 22 episode seasons, so
That's
like,
right. That's right. Yeah. I was not a big fan of the movie,
no, the movie sucked.
other than
Like
the
it really
Ventress stuff.
sucked.
But
Like it made Ahsoka like kind of bitchy, and like that's not great. Like there's no other word for that. Like you
yeah,
can't say she was a complainer. That's
she
not the
she
same thing.
develops well. The good thing about a long TV show is that you can have master character development.
Yeah, like you can start the character off as like a really bad person that like nobody likes, and then you make them into somebody that like you're shedding some tears when they finally leave.
Hmm. The only with the prequels, the Clone Wars. Can't make up my mind. The prequels and the Clone Wars both have a very good Obi-Wan,
Oh
and
yeah,
that can't be said about other characters.
yeah. Like the
Like
only other one
Anakin.
you can say that about is Palpatine.
Mm, wait, was Palpatine bad?
No, he's really good in the Clone Wars,
Oh, I haven't
and
seen
same with
enough
the
of him.
movies.
See, Anakin's really good in the Clone Wars, but he's
Oh yeah,
not good in the prequels.
no, he's garbage in the prequels.
Yeah, not good.
Not really.
Padme's fine, I guess. Yeah.
She's there.
Talking about major characters ago. It's good to see more of Grievous, and I think it's the same voice actor, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, the Malevolence arc was
Count,
pretty good.
you get to see Count Dooku develop as a character, which is cool.
Yeah, and they made Dooku interesting.
Because he's like sometimes evil and sometimes like, oh, I helped the Jedi, and then he's like, psych, and then he, tries to kill them all.
Yeah, he was awesome in Darth Plagueis.
Cool. How was he young in Darth Plagueis?
Yeah, he was still a Jedi in Darth Plagueis, and like they made him into like a total anti-hero, and they go into his into like all the backstory and like why Dooku joined the Sith and like what his aspirations were.
Do I have enough knowledge to read that now, or do I need to read other books
No,
first?
no, you can just jump straight in and you'll be fine.
I guess it is before everything else.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
it's like, oh, by the wrath of Bishop Fa. I don't know.
Bishop.
Who's Bishop Fa? Is she from the Old Republic?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Bishop. No, like
Yeah.
they explain all of the characters that they mention. Like they'll mention someone like Darth Tenenburris, but they'll immediately tell you who the guy is. Not
I've
just
heard of Darth Ray. What's his name? What
Revan.
did you say? You said him earlier.
Darth Revan.
What is it? Redden?
Revan.
Redden?
Revan.
Oh, Revan. Revan those engines. Okay.
Yeah, he's from Knights of the Old Republic.
That's what people thought Kylo Ren was. I was like, I think he's a little.
Yeah, he's a little too young for that.
He's got similar outfit. If you looked him up, I think he's got very similar outfit.
No, isn't he supposed to be Ben Solo?
Darth Revan. He is Ben Solo.
Yeah, I thought so. I don't know. I didn't see the movie. I had to make sure.
Darth Revan looks really, really cool.
Yeah. If you look at any of these, look up Darth Nihilus.
Why does Revan have a blue and red lightsaber?
I don't know. Because he was evil and not evil. He kind of changed his mind a couple times.
He was in a Clone Wars deleted scene.
Yeah, unfortunately.
No, I'm seeing pictures of him without his mask, so.
Yeah, he only wore the mask when he was evil.
So was he in Clone Wars at all?
No.
But I'm seeing a full-out character design, like a frame of him from the animated cartoon.
Yeah, you can get pretty far in before you delete the scene. Yeah, you look up some of those deleted scenes for Revenge of the Sith. Those are like fully fleshed out.
The old Emperor look, that was disgusting. Alright, anyways,
yeah, look up a Darth Nihilus at some point. He's pretty awesome.
Nihilus. Yeah,
there's a H in the middle of that. Yeah, if you want a phonetic sound pronunciation, Nihilius.
Oh, Nihilus.
Yeah.
He looks really scary.
Yeah. Kind of looks like a Lord of the Rings guy.
Well, what does he do? Why is he so scary? So, did he fight Yoda? I think he fought Yoda.
No, he was way before Yoda.
Oh, no, that's Darth Malak.
Oh, yeah, Malak was pretty awesome also. Darth Malgus.
Darth Atroxa.
Ooh, Darth Sadus. He kind of sucked.
Darth Atroxa is from Rebels or something. I don't know who that is. Interesting. Fancy that.
I'm trying to think if there's any other really cool Siths. I mean, obviously there's Darth Bane. You know about him.
I've heard of him. What's he look like again? Oh yeah, he's cool.
Yeah.
He was in Star Wars.
He's gotten a little boring at this point.
He was in Clone Wars, right? At the very end.
Yeah, kind of. I don't really know why they threw him in.
In a flashback?
Yeah.
Yes. In a flashback. Yeah, that's the cool thing about the good thing about animation is that you can throw in any characters you want and you don't have to pay an actor. You can only have to pay a voice actor, but you save so much money because you can just animate. You're just paying for one flat fee of the animation, and you can put in whatever you want.
Yeah.
That's the cool thing.
I just looked up a picture of Darth Plagueis, and they showed a picture of Jar Jar.
Oh, Darth Malgus is cool.
Yeah, he's very cool. He's in all of those Knights of the Old Republic trailers.
He looks like Bane, but not Darth Bane, like the Batman Bane.
Yeah. You have to look up a mashup of all of the of all of the Knight of the Old Republic cinematic events in the game, because it shows you why it would be a great movie.
Let's see, Darth Grievous.
Darth Grievous.
That's just General Grievous.
Yeah.
Why is he Darth? He's a droid. That's stupid.
I don't know. Oh, Darth Dooku?
Dude. There's a wallpaper of General Grievous, but he's like all black, and he has like 6 lightsabers.
Yeah, let me see
6.
this. Oh, I see it. Yeah. Look at that.
What is that?
He looks pretty evil.
That looks cool. Oh.
He's a little too metallic, though.
There's also a Darth Grievous wallpaper, or like a drawing that makes the lightsabers make a Nazi symbol.
Yeah, I should probably get a better wallpaper. Mine's just like this funny green amoeba-looking thing.
So, who's your favorite character from the prequels?
From the prequels. Can I include stuff surrounding them that came up outside of the prequels?
Nope, in the prequels.
So like the only information I know is that wasn't told in the prequels.
It had to be a character in episodes 1, 2, or 3.
Yeah, so like I'm saying, do they just have to have appeared, but like they were in a bunch of other stuff outside of it as well?
Sure.
Plagueis.
Oh, no. Alright, no, never mind. Has to be in it.
Okay.
Jar Jar.
I'd probably say Palpatine. He's pretty good. I thought about Grievous, but Grievous kind of was boring. He didn't last very long.
He's always coughing.
Yeah, I mean he was good in the Clone Wars, but I'm not allowed to use that.
Do you know Grievous's full name?
I did. I don't remember it now.
He was a reptile Kalish.
Yeah, he was Kalish. I don't remember his exact name though.
His name is Kiman Jai Shilao.
Oh, you know what? That's what I would love to see, like a backstory on Grievous. That'd be great.
Article: General Grievous, what is he? Question mark.
Yeah, if they just made a movie about Grievous and like all his background and made him into like a person you felt sorry for, that'd be great. And they just took it all the way up through his battle with Obi-Wan Kenobi. That'd be a good movie.
Interesting. I looked up coolest Darth villains, like from Star Wars.
Yeah, cool stuff.
It says people also ask, who is the bad guy in Lazy Town?
Yeah.
Robbie Robson.
Yeah, that's his name? Okay.
That's the character name.
Well, he wouldn't make a very good Sith.
I'm trying to find...
You should just do like a BuzzFeed quiz. Which Sith are you?
The most powerful Sith in the Star Wars universe is ranked.
Ooh, that's interesting.
It is a long article. Well, Darth Maul is 15.
What? He's not 15.
It's probably not accurate.
You gotta be kidding me.
Darth Zana?
Yeah, she's pretty good. She was Bane's.
Darth Crate looks awesome.
Yeah, Crate was who a lot of people were comparing Kylo Ren to.
Oh, he survives Order 66 as a Jedi.
Yeah, and then he becomes pretty evil.
Yeah, 2 lightsabers. Cool. During his time in power, Darth Crate was the most powerful Sith in existence. Star Killer. He's from the Force Unleashed.
Yeah, he was. That's a really cool story.
Interesting.
Yeah, Tenenbaums is one of my favorites as well. Yeah, he comes up in the Plagueis novel also.
Darth Treya, don't know who that is.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Darth Nihilus.
Yeah, Nihilus. He's
He
good.
consumed entire planets?
Yeah.
How?
I don't know. Don't ask me.
He almost killed the entire Jedi Order. Oh, Darth Tyrannus, aka Count Dooku.
Yep.
Probably the best lightning guy, like other than Plagueis. That's good lightning stuff. Darth Bane. Darth Vader's number 7.
Yeah, that seems pretty accurate. Vader wasn't that great. You never really get to see Vader when he's good.
Darth Revan. Most popular character from Star Wars you've never heard of. Exar Kun.
Yeah, that's one guy. Who's
What's
your...
his? It says he has a unique lightsaber. What's his lightsaber?
I don't know.
He invented.
Oh yeah, he was double-bladed.
Interesting. 4 is Plagueis. 3 is Marco Ragnos.
Who?
Who?
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
It looks really old. That's really old comic books. Over 5,000 years before Luke Skywalker.
Huh. So that's right around the Knights of the Old Republic.
Lord Vitiate.
Yeah, Vitiate. He was good.
Okay, and number 1 is, I already told you, Darth Sidious.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's reasonable.
Is that true?
Yeah. He got rid of all the Jedi.
Chief Palpatine had Death Star-sized balls. Oh, lordy.
I mean, most of the reason Sidious did well was for all that Plagueis set up for him. And then Sidious just kills him in his sleep, but...
He did do a lot. He made the Jedi look like the bad guys.
Yeah.
Honorable mention, Darth Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah. Those are good pictures. They're good pictures of him.
There's Jar Jar photoshopped into Kylo Ren.
Yeah, there's a really good picture of him from the Star Wars, the Clone Wars series, where he's wearing a hood, and it looks exactly like what he would look like as a Sith.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, and him just being like, "Oh no, my eyeball's stuck in the sleeve."
Yeah. Oh.
Who's your favorite Jedi?
Oh gosh. Wow, this is difficult. Favorite Jedi. I really like. I don't know much about her, but Aayla Secura's like fighting style is really cool.
That's an interesting choice.
She's cool. Let's see. I'll say, oh, Luke. Duh.
No, Luke isn't anyone's favorite. He's just kind of there.
Like Obi-Wan is funny and charming and like kicks butt, so that's cool.
Yeah.
And he's like the same person in the prequels and in the TV show, except Rebels.
Yeah, no, I don't know anyone that watches Rebels.
Is Obi-Wan in Rebels?
Yes, he was in it for a little while.
Is he okay? I think it's the same actor.
Yeah, before he died.
Can't be that. What?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh gosh.
He died twice.
I was like, who's Obi? Oh no, I was about to ask who was Obi-Wan killed by. I'm not that stupid.
Yeah, no.
Vader, Darth Father. Wow.
Darth Father.
No one literally picked that up. Biggest cinematic movie reveal in history.
Apparently.
And his name is Darth Father.
Yep.
No, the biggest cinematic movie reel in history is well, I couldn't tell you.
Yeah. I think
that's pretty big. It's pretty.
Might be the biggest.
It could be. Um, or I feel like I'm missing something, like something really, like a really important movie. Um, let's see.
That's a good idea. Look it up.
What? Oh yeah. Did you say it's a good idea?
Yep.
All right.
So my favorite Jedi is I'd probably have to side with Dave Filoni on this one and go with Plo Koon. He's either him or Kit Fisto. They're both really awesome.
It looks like the Shawshank Redemption. What's the reveal in Shawshank Redemption?
Surprise! He's Jewish.
Oh,
I don't actually
Alien.
know what that's about.
Yeah, Alien was like the chest burster scene. No one saw that coming. That's pretty large. It's not like a reveal though. Well, it kind of is.
Yeah, it's just not a plot twist.
Fun fact: the cast didn't know that was going to happen.
Ooh.
I don't know. Yeah, that's like the reactions are true, but like I'm trying to figure out. I don't know how they did that makeup. How did they have it pop out of the guy? It looks so good, and it's not CGI. I don't know how they did it back then. Psycho. I
They
don't
have
know
their
what's in
Hollywood
Psycho.
tricks.
I don't know. Oh, Seven. I remember Seven. I didn't watch it. You know what Seven is?
No.
The movie. Basically, it's a psychological thriller, and basically the end of the movie is the good guy and the bad guy, and the bad guy's holding a box that he's had like the last half of the movie, and he's been threatening the good guy with it, and he's like, "What's in the box?" And he opens the box, and the good guy's wife's head pops out.
Why? That's weird.
Like reviews say, a dark, gripping thriller which saves its most shocking revelations for the final scene.
Yeah, that'll do it. So, do you think the Lego Batman movie is your favorite Disney movie?
Is that Disney?
No, yeah, you're right. Sorry, I meant DC.
No, no. The Dark Knight is it has to be.
Is it number 2?
That's that's a good question. I don't know. Wonder Woman was really good, but they're just like two different movies. Um, even The Dark Knight Rises, I really enjoyed because Bane was a really good villain.
Yeah.
Tom Hardy did a good job. Some stupid plot holes, like how did he get back to Gotham?
Yeah.
He was in a hole on the other side of the planet, stuff like that. But I don't really know. Dark Knight's one. Now I'd have to put Lego Batman as like number 3.
Did you like Batman versus Superman?
I didn't I didn't hate it. It felt clustered and a little unorganized, but there were some good scenes. And I hate what they did with Doomsday though. They made Doomsday like a dumb creature. Doomsday is as smart as like a human being. Like he talks.
He talks. That
He's
sounds like the people's problem with Deadpool.
He's Kryptonian. Oh yeah. Well, they fixed Deadpool. They did a good job at fixing Deadpool.
Yeah, once he was on the other company.
Yeah. Well, they made him like actually like perfect. So.
Yeah.
So it's good. They made up for it.
Aren't they coming up with Deadpool 2?
Yeah, that's coming out next year, like early next year, early-ish.
Ooh.
It's already been trailers dropped.
That'll be good.
I'd say April. There's a lot of movies next year.
Oh yeah.
So many good movies. Let me see. Fight Club had a big reveal, apparently.
What? Fight Club?
The Usual Suspects.
I don't know why I like talking about movies so much. I don't watch movies at all.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
The Third Man, 1949. Oh, this looks creepy.
Are you into horror movies?
I don't watch horror movies in theaters. I watch them on TV, but I did see one in theaters because I do not count Alien Covenant as horror. But I saw a movie called Lights Out, which is really good.
Hmm.
It was good. Um. So yeah.
All right, you want to call it about here?
Yeah, we can call it about here. I'm just looking at like movie reviews for things.
Yeah, I think this is about all we got.
Yeah, we did a lot. I'm tired.
Yeah, so thank you all for listening to this. I had a lot of fun talking with Bailey, and I hope you all had a lot of fun listening. So make sure to give us a review on iTunes. It's the only way that we really get any publicity for our work.
That's
And
right.
yeah, we appreciate your listening, and we will be excited to hear from you next time.
We're just starting out. We need all the help we can get.
Yep. Ta
Also,
ta!
thanks for having me.